So my character, her name is Rue. She is a tiefling fighter. She's also a pirate as her background, so she's well versed in ships. I don't know. I think that's all I got for her. Nothing really special, just fighter. Just fighter.
An amazing captain of the Grace of Comies who found out that we're leading a ship of slaves as the cargo. She made a deal with the merchant guilds of Stormbrook with Nico, which we've kind of tied in some of his backstory in now with a couple other players. Surth is not here, but Surth is our friend from Australia. He's having a lot of floods apparently over there, which is crazy. His wife is doing some other stuff, so he will be joining us a few minutes late. He plays a half-orc cleric of the god of Lunir, the god of the seas. He's trying to seek redemption because he used to work for the forces of darkness. Why don't we have Kainon go next?
All right. So, Kainon is a human, probably around late 30s, a bit grizzled. I mean, it's hard to say what he is. I mean, because I'm not sure how we're introducing him at the point. I mean,
well, you can just talk to yourself as a player if you don't want to introduce your character quite yet. Okay. Just introduce yourself as a player.
Sure. Yeah.
Just winging it, guys.
Yeah. So, I don't know, playing D&D for 5 years now, I think. DMing players when I can. So, yeah.
Cool.
Excited to be here.
He also, Kainon played in our one shot as, what was the character's name again?
Carl,
the southern guy from Carl. He was amazing at it. Neil saw the game. You're muted, by the way, Neil.
Yeah, Carl was awesome.
Great and powerful Jessica guides his hand.
Exactly. It was amazing.
Oh, shit, I rolled a 1 on my Cthulhu dice. Bad times are
Bad times.
Bad times are coming.
Cannibal Jack, but also if you want to, in Zoom, try to rename it to your character so when people look at you, they can easily know for your nameplate. He plays, he's going to be playing our Croxagore, but why don't you just tell us about as a player?
I go by the name as Jack. I've been playing D&D since late 3rd edition. Yeah, got a couple of good games here and there. I just started becoming a DM for a paid campaign for some kids. So far, those kids are enjoying themselves, and then they're causing a hell of a havoc, giving me trouble.
How many characters you got on D&D Beyond?
Let's see.
Just a rough guess.
On Beyond or just all in
just
general?
Whatever.
I got over 200 plus characters in a box somewhere in my closet, and on Beyond, I have 612. 13 since I had to remake another Ure the Glutton.
So he's pretty cool. He was a guy I interviewed a while back, and pulled him up, basically because they had a few other players just kind of no-show on me. So he was a guy who I wanted to get in the game, but I think it just kind of filled up. And he had a really cool character concept, and so we're going to try it out. Pretty cool.
Hopefully I don't eat any of you.
Winky the Wonderful. Why don't you rename your character and then play if you can in Zoom when you can?
Oh.
Winky /
I'll
Neil.
never rename that character.
Little offended there, Neil.
You're just gonna or is just gonna roll a d20 every 10 minutes, and if he rolls a nat 1, he's gonna try to attack somebody.
I'm always spooked that if I change my name to this and then I log in some reason to a professional one, they're like, because I did that before. They're like, who is Marcus? I'm like, oh, it's just my kid. He's an idiot. He plays this all the time. Blame the children.
The Wonderful.
Oh,
yeah, I feel like my Croxagore won't even go near you.
Good. Because he's stringy and doesn't have a lot of meat.
No, I
So
think he might
stringy.
catch something by just being near you.
Winky, why don't you describe your experience as a player and maybe what you look like and what's going on?
I played a long time ago and was really heavy into being a melee fighter, or just melee, which just was at that time like a fighter, a warrior, and a barbarian. Just love to optimize them and just really wreak havoc with melee combat. I probably took somewhere between, I'm not sure, 10 to 20 year hiatus from D&D. Started back up with my brother, I'd say a couple of years ago. I played a Hexblade Paladin just to try to do something different before it really like kind of ignited, I feel like, in the kind of the community. Always like trying to build like interesting kind of like very niche or like specific characters, like with a specific fit to a group. Through a series of getting murdered many times with many different characters. I played also a grappling Rune Knight fighter, which was very cool. Slamming a dragon, like grappling with the dragon, to an assassin, which was pretty boring but fun. And then now I'm a bard, so really taking a step out of my kind of martial class, serious, head smasher to like more of a playful, silly character and caster. So it's something new for me, and so far so good. Winky is like dressed as nicely as he can, despite the fact that he's not totally rich. He is in fine clothing, has no weapons, and as his character profile looks, looks Eastern, of Eastern descent. Always very jovial and very scrawny.
If you want, I can remove some of my teeth and just put it on a club for you. There we go.
More than possible.
Okay, let's go with
somebody had to punch or in the jaw to get some teeth.
let's do Eve.
I mean, I'd kind of prefer to introduce my character because of how my character is going to be introduced.
Sure, in a second. Why don't you tell us about yourself as a player then?
Yeah.
I actually haven't played for the longest time. And the thing that really mainly got me into D&D was the role-playing aspect of it. I'm going to be getting into LARP. I've actually already showed you, but I have like a quarter of a LARP costume, of a ranger costume, or cosplay.
Awesome.
We'll call it right here. And I'm going to be going to do that. And I've been role-playing for a very long time on many different platforms.
Mm-hmm. And you like to be a writer too. Ashley /Rue is a writer. She's an English major from college. Are you going to? Do you have a master's in it, Ashley?
I have half my master's.
So yeah.
Bless you, Neil.
You're in welcome company. And Eve also. How do we say your name? Evigar?
Eve Galler Rimmensmitty.
Eve Galler.
Eve Galler Rimmensmitty.
I'm so bad with names. So like the short names like Rue.
He goes by Eve because his Eve Galler just gets old. But he just goes by Eve.
Cool. Eve it is. So I'll do kind of a recap since we have a few new players. We ended up in the Hall of the Deck in the captain's quarters with Rue Venus. She has been hired as a captain of the Grace of Comies, which is the ship which you are all on. The ship is... You guys are below deck. Rue has just kind of talked over, I guess, with Winky. Or Winky is coming into the room. Surth and Rue are there. One of the other crewmen that you guys saved from the island has basically said we're basically approaching the main docks of Husad. So the destination is reached. But it has become known to the crew that the real cargo is actually slaves. Which apparently people don't want. There's 2 guards to the ship, a merchant, and about, I think, a total of 8 crew members. Plus, of course, you guys. And dozens of slaves beneath the decks. Men, women, and children all chained up. And we're going to start off with Eve. Eve, so you are one of the 2 guards on the ship. You take over the evening shift, so around 5 p.m. It's about 4:30. You are coming down deck, basically down deck to where the other guard stands post in front of, basically where it's locked off.
Where's my token?
We're just doing this theater of the mind.
Okay.
When we need to use the battle board is only really used when we need to do battle board stuff, aka combat.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out where everything is. Like, where am I?
You're on the Grace
You're
of
just in the
Comins.
hull of the ship.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
You step down with your giant feet or large feet.
I have
You're approaching the other
I have
guard.
normal-sized feet.
Okay. What do you look like as you come down the stairs into the hull of the ship?
I mean, he comes down. He's long gray braided hair, a flower right in the back. It's going through one of the braids. He's definitely he seems to have he has laugh lines, but he's one of those people who you can tell smiles a lot, but at that current moment he's just really out of it. He's not enjoying anything. Anything of what's going on with him. He's in.
Is he kind of like frowning a little bit?
Yeah, he has like a little look to his face.
Of course you do, because
Like,
you're
I don't wanna
smelling
be here.
You have this like giant bowl of gruel that you're carrying down the stairs. It smells awful.
Yep.
Something that the chef apparently has whipped up. You've tried to add a few extra bits of meat and stuff to it. The rations on the ship are okay. We're actually Captain Ure, fortunately, has steered the ship, avoided some storms, took a shortcut around the haunted fortress of Thanthalmar to right outside. The ship is slowing down. Some of the sails are coming up. And you approach one of the other guards. Your friend, the guard there. Let's give him a name.
How well do I know this other guard?
Name is Toro. Well, you guys have worked together just for now. One thing you've
Was he forced into?
No, he just works as a mercenary. Unlike you've been branded on the face with the magical sigil. Basically, that will go from there, I guess. But you're branded. You work for the Merchant Guild in one way or another. And he says, I'm so glad you took over. I'm starting to get seasick.
It's fine. Sorry, I'm still getting to know the ship,
I figured you'd get your sea legs in you by now.
I'm just doing what I'm told to at this point.
Well, the prisoners need feeding. I suggest you
where
go
are
feed the cargo.
Where are they again?
Right here. He unlocks the door, right? Takes his key latch, he unlocks the door, and you have this big bowl of gruel, in like a cast iron pot. You look down, and he says, "Do you need my help?"
That would be appreciated, yes.
He takes one of the lanterns, one of the what do they call it? The lanterns that flap lanterns, essentially. He says, "Okay." He says, I'm going to stay behind you if that's all right. There's a big one down there. He's always hungry.
I'm just gonna put my hand on my spear. She gets on my back.
You pull out your spear. He's like, I don't know. We don't want to agitate them now, do you? As you start walking down the stair, he puts a hand on your shoulder, right? And he says, I don't know. I think we don't need that. Do
Okay.
you still keep your still keep your spear out?
I'm gonna put it back, but I'm gonna keep my hand at the ready just so I can draw it quicker instead of if it just in case.
Okay. We walk down below decks. It's dark.
Oh,
You start to see the prisoners all there. Men, women, and children. In the back, near the hull of the ship, cast in large iron shackles, is something. It's not even a person, more like a beast. Large, reptilian. His face extended outwards, the length of almost a man's arm. As the light of the ship rocks a little bit, as the Toral's lantern gleams up, all the prisoners are chained below. He says, hold out your hands. He tells the prisoners, and they start to hold out their hands, waiting for you to slap the gruel in their arms, as into their manacled hands.
is there like a spoon or something, or like a big a
there's
ladle?
a spoon in it. There's like an iron
ladle?
spoon. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll just start putting it in the hands, and we'll do the big one last. They are, you're right. They are very large. Just continue going down the line, giving each slave their gruel.
They approach Kainon. What does Kainon look like as they're handing out gruel?
Kanan will probably be bound, twice bound.
He's dangerous.
And he would be relying on one of the other slaves to give him an amount of food. You probably see him in the corner, and he's got hair down. He's not shaven or anything, so he's a bit of mess. Just
Like
stark
most of the
black
prisoners.
hair. Yeah, stark black hair. Beard get going, and the main thing you notice is that he's got eerie amber eyes, like a rich gold amber that almost catch light when you first see him.
They must have captured him because he's also a monster. He'll make a good slave for the mines.
I'm good. I'm gonna look to Kanan in the back, and I'm gonna grab another spoonful of the gruel, and I'm gonna go. You in the back. You want to be fed or not?
One of the other slaves, after finishing theirs, will go up and take it for him.
The sounds
Alright.
of like chains and manacles move, the sound of metal, iron moving around.
Oh, something I should have mentioned about my character is he's elderly. He's 58, so it's something I probably should have mentioned.
Geriatric.
Keep your hands steady as the boat rocks a little bit. You guys make your way towards the back, towards the beast. Twice as large or 3 times large as any man. What does look like?
A crocodile species of a beast. Deep blue scales, jagged teeth, a single glowing red eye as the other one has gone blind. Pretty much you'll start trying to pull through through the chains and trying to grip onto the cage, mouth agape, bellowing out food.
How do you yell out food?
Food!
Go!
I
He
I
Toro kind of nudges you because he won't step forward.
I look to Ure and I go, listen, crocodile creature thing. We don't want to hurt you. And then I look back to Toro. Should we just give them the entire bowl? I don't want to die.
Oh, I don't know. This
Word
one's
will
good.
feed on your bones.
Toro, like, he's like, let's go. He's like, just drop it.
All right, I kind of like, I put the bowl on the ground and then I just like push it as hard as I can to just slide it all the way over the ore.
He like kicks it over. Some of the gruel like kind of spills out. Roll a d20 to determine if the bowl spills onto the deck or the
Not
hull.
a strength check or
Just roll a d20. You're just like
just a
kicking
straight
it over.
D20.
Yeah, just roll it up.
Well, she
Straight
might lose
D20,
that
okay.
Let the
on
fates
somebody.
decide.
15.
Yeah, you kick the bowl. You like set it down. You like kick it close to this guy. I mean, the manacles on this creature are like huge. You know, they're probably like this big just to get around his ankles. The flesh, the like reptile flesh, just like kind of curls over it in a way, you know? Even they're not big enough to contain such a creature. The merchants,
Dig into my
though,
scales.
the merchants, though, must be very happy as they only catch the greatest of all flesh to work. Let's go! Toro, like, quickly just, like, runs upstairs.
And I follow him, but and then
You hear the
When we both-
moans, though, of, like, all the children, the men, and so forth. You know, like, ooh.
when we arrive up the stairs, I'm just gonna like look to Or, and I'm gonna like kind of whisper to Toro. I'm a Goliath, and that thing's huge. And I thought my race was supposed to be one of the biggest.
You have not seen all the wonders that the seas have to offer. I have heard of giant beasts, but anything so big can always be shackled. I'm glad
I just kind of like
you were there to
stand there
feed
in
that
silence.
beast. I do not want to stick my arm out in front of it, for it will just take it off. You know what, though? I heard Captain Rue came by earlier. She was asking questions, then she looked at the cargo. I'm afraid she'll be up to something. Be on the lookout. I will take my leave. Good luck. Do you say anything?
I just nod and I'm just gonna take my spear and I'm just gonna make sure it's just all intact. 'Cause
You're
it's like
sharpening the spear?
it's yeah, I'm gonna start sharpening it and make sure it's all intact. It's a Eve crafted it. So
Nice.
it's his spear.
Mm-hmm. Cool. You take out like a waystone, you begin to like take the edge of the iron and like sharpen it against it. Let's go back upstairs to Captain Rue and Winky in the captain's quarters. Surtha's there.
Well, now we got a problem because my plans last week. it has to change
Mando!
now. Okay. Winky, how good are you at steering a ship?
You look over at him and he's like strumming his lute and like not paying attention to you.
Okay.
And trying to get like the song down. He's like can't quite get it. He's trying to rhyme orange and just can't seem to pull it off.
Okay. I am okay. So, Surth and I are probably gonna head downstairs because I
What's-
already gave the instruction to someone else to go stand up with Balin.
Balin is
we're
manning the
gonna-
ship. He's requested you come above deck as you're approaching the port of Husad. You're right now below decks, but you and Surth were talking about just basically causing a mutiny.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
We're probably gonna proceed with that. I think one person, I could have sworn someone came down and said he wants you up there, and I'm like,
Osborne?
tell him. Yeah. I was like, just tell him, I'll be up there shortly.
Yeah,
um,
so you're just in the captain's quarters with Surth and Winky.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Orange.
What's your plan, Captain?
Orange.
I guess that's how I would play Surth.
Yeah,
Surth
I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right.
like he has like the tusk, the half-orc tusk that come over his lip.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Winky and be like, stay here, figure out that song, we'll be back. Unless you want to come for an adventure and cause a mutiny.
You know, a good mutiny is always fun.
Good. I'm gonna need you to sing the sleeping guard to sleep for like a long term of unconsciousness.
I also don't mind steering the ship into a rock. That would definitely make a good story.
No, the ship isn't under my name right now. We're not doing that. Later, yes, when we have my ship. But go make sure that other guard that just went off duty does not wake up for a while. And we're gonna go handle the one that's already out.
Surth in Twitch chat says, Surth says, mutiny.
Mutiny!
So I guess he's on his way back or something, checking out the stream from the car.
We'll definitely have to sell this mutiny though, because we don't want to be blacklisted from the Traders Guild or something similar.
Don't care. They're trading slaves. They are trading slaves. I don't give any care.
Is slavery common in the world of Zen?
Make a history roll.
Ooh, that's my expertise.
Where is like Winky from? Is he just from Orin?
Yeah.
Okay.
A strong
Jinx you, Winky.
and solid 7.
I mean, I think the DC is pretty low, but like expanding beyond like the greater world of Zen. Like you knew that Ian Parnish, the King of Stormbrook, who took over, like the Urks in the darkness, always had slavery in effect. Like people who just stood up against them, they were just enslaved regardless. And then Ian just kept that tradition going, and the Merchants Guild has just embraced it, and they're just making a lot of money. So
now we're gonna go throw him off the rocker.
I can put people to sleep and potentially inspire people to, maybe cause a little bit of trouble. I'm sure there's some people below who would be more than willing to help us.
Oh yeah, go see what you can do with that. I'm gonna handle that one guard.
Sure. Okay. Should be fun.
Where should I go, Captain?
We'll see. You'll come with me.
Surth follows Rue. Where's Rue going?
Down to the deck where the guard is.
Yep. Eve is posted on guard. You haven't really seen Eve too much. You've just approached during the day, but Eve kind of takes the evening night shift for the 12-hour shift takes over. Eve stands guard. Elderly Goliath. How tall are you, Eve?
6'10". He's short and skinny for Goliath.
He sits down in a chair so his head doesn't hit the top of the top of the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down the stairs and have like my scimitar already out pointed. To be intimidating.
I'm very confused.
So
wait, so Rue and Winky and Surth are like not. I'm super confused.
Sure.
So
you are below deck.
So they aren't supposed to be on the ship.
No, we are.
Let me describe what's happening.
Okay.
Eve is below deck, right outside of where he's posted to guard the slaves. It's been locked. Eve has the key to open the lock. Rue comes down the stairs to the deck where Eve is posted. Her sword is drawn, with Surth the half-orc behind her. Surth has not drawn his weapon. What do you guys do? Do you understand, Eve?
I'm not with him.
Yeah, Winky, you've gone up the top deck.
Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So wait, so they said they're supposed to be on the ship. Are they like...
Rue is the captain of the ship, hired by the Merchants Guild.
And I don't agree with the Merchants Guild, neither does Surth, so we're going...
So you're against the fact there's slaves on here?
Yes.
Just, why don't you guys roleplay it out?
Okay, that explains everything.
Yeah.
Just roleplay it out.
So she's gonna come down, so... You know how you hold like a pole and you can have it go back here? Like kind of like the way that they are. Yeah, that's how she's gonna walk down, like holding the two-bladed scimitar. like balanced on her, pointed at him, be like, I know you're probably just here on a job, but you need to step away and give me the key.
Okay, so I stand up and I like kind of I'm like I put my hands back to try to open up the pouch on my waist that contains the key. I go, okay, listen, I don't want to be here. I was forced to be here. And I pull out the key and I just like kind of like toss it over to her.
You have dark
You mean
vision,
you were
right?
forced to be here.
I do not have dark vision.
I'm asking Rue. Rue and Surth both
I
have
do.
dark vision. I'll shut up.
Okay. What do you mean you're not supposed to be here? You were hired.
I was not hired. I was branded, you could say. I was kind of just so I don't know what happened. I was brought here. I was forced to guard these slaves. That's all I know.
Do you have any strong opinions on the Merchant Guild? Or are you good
So
to
they're the
kind
people.
of-
They're the people who are trying to trade these slaves.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, they're just a bunch of fucks.
Yep. Okay. Great. So I'm gonna rope you in on this because I get a good vibe from you. We're gonna kick the other small merchant off, as same with the other guard, because he gave me a very hard time with the key this morning. And we're gonna send them on their merry way, and we're gonna get these slaves somewhere safe.
These slaves don't deserve this.
They don't deserve slavery, right?
Exactly.
So, let's see what we can do with the other guard. You really gave me that key way too fast. Are you trying to like trick me here? Or...
No, you kind of had a scimitar pointed at me.
I mean, fair enough, but I am 5 foot, so it's
Surth
to
puts his
compensate
hand.
They're
somewhere.
harder to hit. I only have a spear, you know.
Surth puts his hand on your shoulders, like, I suggest we drop our arms or sheath our weapons. We're all on the same side.
It appears so.
I'm just
Put it
gonna
back.
nod.
But Rue,
So-
Captain, after we free the slaves, then what? Where should we
Then
go?
we raise more hell for the Merchants Guild.
All right. Let's cut up to Winky on top of the deck. Winky, you go up to the top of the deck and you see Husad to the west. It is a magnificent city. You've never seen anything like it in all the songs and ballads or anything of Orin. The sprawling walled city stands nearly a half-mile in height, its tallest towers breaching the sky from the lowest gutters to its highest spires. The city bustles with life, thousands of souls living and working, coming and going. Streets and alleys form a maddening labyrinth of paths between the tightly clustered buildings, while skyborne bridges span looming towers and soaring parapets. Through this like bay, this like almost like Niled, well-engineered stone bay, straight ahead you see something incredible. It's almost neck-breaking. It is a pyramid of some kind with smooth stone slabs. You see almost people moving about it like insects from this distance, small dots. Buildings and city structures move up it. It pierces the sky, thousands of feet into the air. It is some kind of giant ziggurat or pyramid, and you've never seen anything so magnificent in your life. The water into the bay is smooth. Between it into the main harbor are 2 statues, like giant pharaoh guardians. They stand with almost like staffs I will link you a picture.
I'm just gonna start throwing my spear and having it come back as if it's Thor's hammer. This is my infusion.
Yeah, okay, sure.
I like that. I like that.
I have linked a
okay.
picture of it in our Discord.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's so Game of Thronesy. I love it.
Yeah.
You can't even see the top of the pyramid. It's just covered by sky. Clouds surround it. Something.
Do we know what city this is?
This is the city of Husad. Balin looks to you as you come above deck. He's like, What is the captain? We're ready to port.
Yeah,
dock.
she's downstairs attending to the last bit of things, but she asked me to do this thing, if you wouldn't mind.
Aye?
Don't hurt him.
Pulls out his lute and he's like, I want you to tell me if this is a nice song. I know it's a nice
Is it
song.
a good she shanty? You know I can always
I know
get
it's a
to
nice
jig.
song because they always are, but is this a wonderful song?
Boy.
Listen. Actually, you know what? Sit down. I don't want you to fall over with glee.
Raise the sails! You see some few of the haphazard crew, the skeleton crew. A few of them, they're like, aye. They let out a reluctant eye. Balin / Dirtbag pulls up a chair, and he sits down. He says, he looks at you with some glee, and he gives you a half shit grin.
I think this is the guy. Okay.
I am ready.
I'm gonna start playing a tune
Oh boy.
about Orin and this magnificent town that we're approaching. And during that performance, I'm gonna do some a minor illusion with my hand of the monolith or this pyramid, and then I'm gonna whirl my hand as I'm singing to him and performing. I'm then gonna kind of mask it and cast sleep. I imagine he doesn't know what I'm doing because he's probably kind of dumb.
You want to cast sleep just on Balin / Dirtbag?
Yes.
Just on him, or the other crew members as well?
Are the crew members nearby?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can do it to all the guys.
Okay.
If you want to put all the crew members above deck, we can say it's 4 crew in total. The other 4 guys are sleeping, and then there's one merchant that's the assistant merchant, essentially below deck.
Okay.
Do you cast a sleep spell?
Yes.
But you see Balin, he's leaning back in his chair. He's like, ugh. He can barely keep his eyes open. His eyelids get heavier and heavier. He just falls onto the deck. And a thud. And you see the other crew members fall to the deck. The sails are raised. The ship is at a full halt. But something is wrong. You look to the other ships in the bay. Make a religion check.
What have you done?
Something I'm also proficient with, but not that high.
Well, you have jack of all trades, so you're kind of kind of know everything.
So you're kind of a jack of all
you
trades.
See this symbol. It's something wrong. It's a symbol of something you haven't quite seen before. Shouldn't have said religion because since you've never seen it before, but it's a symbol of what it is.
I rolled a 17, so it's not.
I know. You see a few of the ships at sea here. They have the symbol of the goddess of darkness. A round circle with thorns.
The goddess of who?
Darkness. Cool.
You see the round symbol in it, a dot, the thorns around the edges. But you also see another symbol. Let me see if I can describe it. Let me find it. It is a hand. I think what it looks like. Put it. Oh, here we go. It's hands clasped together over a world. enveloped by flame and smoke. So it's another symbol you haven't really seen before, like another banner. You want me to re-describe it?
No, I understand what it looks like.
Let's go back below deck with Rue and Eve.
Okay.
Well, now that all that was settled, let's go round up the crew and get them moving. Because we need
Round
to go.
up the crew or free the slaves, Captain?
We can't free the slaves until we have a place to freely free them. We need to be able to get out of here first, so we need to wait till nightfall to move anything.
The sun is almost setting. It's around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And here comes White Shadow.
Okay, so in that case then, we'll drop the merchant and that other guard in a ship. One of our little tugboats.
Back.
Hello!
Hi guys.
Surth,
So-
the half-orc, is here. Are you okay,
so
Surth?
I don't get to eat them.
No.
Let's go
Damn.
even. So, Rue, you want to go above deck and do something, or what's the plan? What do you
Well,
want
we
to do?
don't. Do
Rue?
we have room to free all the slaves in the ship?
I would
You said there
probably
were, like-
say so. It's a very large ship.
Bram.
But I mean, the crew quarters would be stretched, like, you know, but they're all manacled below deck. You saw them with your own eyes.
Yeah.
Surth,
I
you're
think we
with
want
Rue
the
right
big
now.
one on our side. I'm referring to Ure.
Okay. So, I just want to make sure that other guard and the merchant are just asleep and off the ship, and then we can freely free the slaves.
Okay, let's go below. You go looking for the merchant, the other assistant merchant guy. Okay,
Mhm.
let's go below to the slave hall where Ure and Kainon are at. Ure, you've been shackled for almost 3 or 4 days. I'm assuming you're just scooping the gruel off this bowl and you like lick it clean.
I'm eating the bowl.
You eat that. It's an iron bowl.
He's gonna swallow it down. Not gonna stop him. He is that primitive.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's just an iron bowl, but make a strength check, I guess, like bend the iron, like crunching the iron with your.
Wouldn't that be a
Figures, dude.
Constitution saving throw?
Well, you got to be able to crush the iron bowl. you
Yeah,
know?
and then it would be a.
Alright.
The saving
That's,
throw.
Let's see if something. I'd roll good. Nope.
You try to
I'm
like
losing teeth.
you stick like the whole bowl in your mouth. Kanan, you see this like disgusting like beast thing. You smell the gruel. It's horrible, but all the other slaves are just like eating it. They just don't have a choice, right? And then you're just like the bowl is like stuck in your mouth essentially. You're like and there's like your leg sticking your tongue in there to like lick it all out. You can't quite crush the iron bowl yet. What do you guys do?
With only gruel, he didn't even have strength to do anything much.
I wanted to see if I could like. So, are these manacles held with a lock?
They are locked, yes.
I was going to see if.
You kind of look like Tom Hanks a little bit, I'm thinking, like really scraggly hair, dirty and greasy, right? Like just a raggedy ass beard. Is that how you look?
Yeah, good enough.
Okay. From Castaway.
Yeah. And I was gonna say that like maybe in the journey so far, I was trying to like slowly like work from where I was sitting because I couldn't really move very much, but like work out like a long sliver off of the wood to try and like pick a lock or something.
Yeah, you'd have to make an investigation roll.
Okay.
You hear like the chomping sounds like of iron just like cracking and bending. The iron cast bolt. Make another strength roll. Yeah, nature check. I like that.
That was oops. Well, you said investigation. I meant.
Well, yeah, it's like you're searching and finding something, so you use survival as well. You know, it's up to you.
Well, it doesn't matter. I got +3 to
Yeah, it works.
survival and investigation. So
Are you just trying to find like a makeshift lock piece, like something to like, undo the lock with.
Yeah. I'm all like, oh shit, there's this alligator monster's gonna eat us all.
You do, like a few days ago, you've been trying to do it. The guards occasionally come down, Eve and the other guard, they kind of just come down and make sure everybody's doing okay, because the cargo is precious, especially
Yeah.
Who knows how well he could mine, with his gaping muscles, even though he hasn't been fully broken yet and is a slave.
Well, they're gonna have to send an army just to break them.
You do. You have you find a piece or something to unlock the manacles. Now you need to roll a sleight of hand check, right?
Okay.
I lost Surth there.
Surth's gone.
You gotta restart.
Not good.
His
not-
camera's having a little bit.
It's not
issues,
quite good
so-
enough yet. You're quickly trying to just do it right now. You swallow the bowl whole. You just crush it down over time. The iron bowl just between your fierce jaws. The other slaves stare and haw, it's almost like silence as you hear the boat rocking back and forth. They're just terrified of you.
There's a whole stack of meat in cages, and can't get to it. He is kind of testy at the moment.
What do you guys do? Anything else?
No, I can't think of anything. I'll just be trying to get out still.
Let's go up to the top of the deck to Winky.
Wait,
Let's go to Winky
went
first.
with the
and then
large version of the race, right?
we're
The
gonna go
large
back
size?
to Winky, and then we'll go back to Eve. Okay? Winky, what do
now
you
that
do?
they're all asleep,
Half the crew is basically subdued.
and you're saying the other half is sleeping?
The other half is below deck, ready to take over any task at night, plus the merchant guy.
So I'm just like, job well done. I wonder if I should deal with this merchant.
Hey, Winky, where's your lotion?
My lotion.
Vicious mockery him to death.
I guess I'm gonna go try to find the merchant.
Okay, you guys go below deck. Rue, you approach the merchant as well. You see Winky has approached you, and the merchant is there sitting at the table. Or in his chamber. Let's just say he's in his chambers, right? Below deck.
Can your spell work through this door?
You're outside the door. You haven't gone in and seen him yet.
Okay.
The other crew are just in the general crew's quarters, right? And they're just
Right,
kind of
yeah.
resting, right? Resting, sleeping.
The downside to this plan is my sleep only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, it's gonna take half a minute for to get to them.
Well, let's put him asleep, and then we're gonna hog tie him and throw him in the. Surth can probably knock him out again too. So
You're wasting potential food there.
it probably doesn't taste good.
Okay, we got to move quickly.
To
We're
a,
gonna
to
do
a
this.
sentient
Yeah,
crocodile,
let's go.
that's like
Yep.
You guys
to a
kick it
sentient
down the
crocodile,
door.
That's Razorback.
So Eve is
Yeah.
with you as well. So we have Eve, Rue, Winky, and Surth. They kick down the merchant's
Ooh.
door. The merchant stands up. He's like, "What's the problem?"
Wait, Eve, can you go in and just smack him? Because it'll look so weird. He'll be confused. Because if us do it, it's like, what the hell? But if your own guy, he's like,
Are we at port? The merchant asks. Who attacks him.
yeah, we just are trying to.
The crocodile is free. Get down there.
We're all meeting up on board. So would you just?
What happened if
Finally?
we tried to kill the merchant?
No, we're not killing him. We're just knocking him out. We're not savages.
Well then, can I just walk up to him?
Speak for
He's
yourself.
asked you a question.
Do you-
He says, "Are we at port?"
Yeah, actually, we are. Do you want to come up with the rest of us to go
He's-
aboard, go to the store?
He's kind of fat, so he struggles to get out of his seat. He's like, ugh. He's like, "Oh, okay, Captain." And he just
Oh,
begins
the flavor.
waddling up to the top of the deck.
After you, good sir. I'm gonna nudge Eve.
What does Eve do?
I'm gonna wait. So where? So is he in front of me?
Yeah.
Theater of the mind, Eve. Whatever you want, man. What are you trying to do?
So we're trying to knock him out.
Yes. Hit him with the butt of your spear. Just.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my spear. I'm gonna hit him with the back of it as hard as I can.
You hit him with like the blunt part of it, like the stick part,
Yeah.
across the neck.
The pole. The pole.
Roll an attack roll.
If this goes wrong, we have a problem.
Please. 13.
That's a hit
Yeah.
for damage.
Damage. Okay.
Welcome to the fray,
Kill
Shadow.
them.
I hit him with one. I was holding his one hand, so it's only.
So yeah, if you just try to knock him out.
I rolled
it's
max
just-
damage.
So if you just try to knock
9.
him out, right, it's just -2 to the roll. So it's 11. He's like, his back is turned behind you. He doesn't see the attack, so essentially you'd have advantage too, I guess, in the roll. He just doesn't expect it because you're like one of the guards, right?
Mm-hmm.
You knock him out.
Yes. Okay.
He just collapses.
I was like, okay, so I wanted to do less damage, so I'm gonna hold it with one hand, so it's not on the versatile.
well, his
and then I
HP
rolled
drops to
maximum
0, but he's just knocked out.
He's just knocked out. Yeah. So let's get him onto the ship. Where's the guard?
You hit him with non-lethal damage. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We have about
me
30
too.
seconds for the crew if we want to stuff them on a dinghy or want me to recast.
Dang it.
We're keeping the crew. I like my crew. We're getting rid of the merchant and then the guard.
Give them
Okay,
to
I'm
the
gonna, like-
crocodile. Earn his trust.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like tap the barrel of my musket. I really wanted to use this on him. I just
Non-lethal. Non-lethal. We're doing non-lethal.
that'd be lethal though.
You
Why
shoot him-
can't it be lethal?
If you shoot him in the leg, it could work.
Well, they need scream.
We need to be like quiet about this because we don't want them to be expecting and go off and say anything to them. So let's get him on the ship, tie him. Winky, Eve, if you want to go tie him up, we're gonna get the other guard. Or actually,
Alright.
Eve,
Wait,
you and I can go get the other guard because it's.
I
gonna be
don't
more.
have any rope.
There's plenty of rope just around
We
the
have
ship.
rope
Oh, no, I have
everywhere.
rope. Never mind. I have rope. I have
We
rope.
have rope everywhere. It's a ship.
Okay, I have rope though.
So,
So yeah, we're good. Never mind.
Surth and Winky go drag this guy upstairs and put him in a boat.
I'm not really fit for such physical labors.
It's okay. Surth can just do it. Do you want to just sing a song while he does it? Serenade him.
Sounds good to me. So I just grab the merchant by like the back of the shirt with one hand and start dragging him.
Just goes, "Oop, oop, oop,
He's
oop,"
been tied up.
upstairs.
So let me just like
Yeah.
recap the plan.
Why the hell do I got
so we can just
an
kind of
image of? I got
I have
an
a good
image
idea.
of, someone dragging a pig.
How much hair does the merchant have?
He's like
We're not
balding on the
taking
top,
anything
but he
off
has
of
like a mullet. Essentially, like he's just kind of got like
I
some
think
hair
you know
tied
where
back.
I'm going with this.
What are you trying to do?
I have a dagger, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I don't know. Do you?
Oh, I don't.
You?
So let me just kind of do a synopsis. You guys,
Anyone have a dagger? Does no one have a dagger?
I gave mine away.
Does my teeth count?
Not in this moment. no.
Well, okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna start poking him with the back of my. I really can use the dagger right now. No, or I could just pull his hair out. It wouldn't hurt him. He's unconscious.
Could wake him up though.
It would wake me up.
Yeah, that would.
Very much so.
so what we're gonna do is that you basically have tied this merchant up, taken him above decks, put him in the dinghy. So the plan is to kind of take the dinghy and the guard, and then we're going to free the slaves. Correct?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say you guys do that, but the merchant and them are just like on a ship, like on a dinghy, just like in the bay of Husad, correct?
Yup.
With no ours?
With no
Nah,
oars.
we're gonna leave him. No, we leave
No,
the
we're
oars
gonna
in
give
there,
them the oars. Yeah.
and then we're
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
sail south,
We're going to sail
away
south.
from Husad. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna go to the next port.
Wouldn't that cause problem for you guys later on because they can just?
Shh, don't worry. About
I just realized my
okay.
first roll of the campaign was to give her food
Welcome.
without me dying
So
or getting my arm ripped off.
as you're leaving Rue,
Mhm.
the merchant says, "We'll get back at you."
I don't know
You
what you're
swore
talking
through the
about.
contract that you would serve us and deliver the cargo here. And now you are leaving us. He's yelling at this in the dinghy, right? Back up to you.
I signed no such contract, and then we're gonna sail.
You sail. So basically now, like, right there, merchants are after you, essentially, right? You see
Yeah.
the guard is, like, rowing away, and he's like, just like, let's get the fuck out of here. These guys are crazy. And then, so you guys go below deck, you unmanacle everyone, right? Surth
Yeah.
is unmanacling it. So you
What
I'm
about-
gonna walk around with
what
food,
about Earth?
like actual food.
well, you take some of the rations and stuff, and you begin to unclass the men, women, and children, essentially. The slaves, they've all been branded with the magical brand of the Merchants Guild above, their eye. Surth, you unmanacle Kainon. What happens?
What does Kainon look like again? Sorry, I missed that. I was watching the stream, but
A dirty homeless man. I mean,
awesome.
That's one way to put it, I guess.
I mean, like Tom Hanks from Castaway.
All right. I volunteered to try to free or
Okay. Eve slowly approaches and you guys all see it. Like, Winky, you see this creature too. It's like, this giant manacled, essentially like man alligator beast.
You might want to feed him something first there, tall guy.
I have rations.
Probably build his trust. Yeah, I'll just give him all those.
All of them.
Just all of them.
I have 1 day of rations.
Nah, give him
You
all
see
of
what's in his teeth? That's broken up metal.
Oh.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, Mr. Big Alligator Crocodile thing. I don't know what you are. Don't hurt me. I'm trying to free you. You don't deserve this.
It is unwise to free him.
Wait, he doesn't
What's
have a
that
muzzle,
supposed
does
to
he?
mean?
Why do you say that?
He is a slave to himself.
Don't hurt me. Listen, I don't want to hurt you. You're not going to get hurt. If you're hurt, it's not going to be by us. We don't want to hurt you. We're trying to help you. And I'm going to toss him my rations. Here, this is like a peace offering.
Grabs the ration before he bellows out, "Free Ure!"
Alright, so here, Rue actually has my key. Can I have the key back?
Oh yeah, no, I probably already gave it back to you
Okay.
in the passing, and
Well, then I'm just gonna put the key in the keyhole. I'm gonna you can turn the key. You can turn the lock. I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Might
Self.
want to take a couple more steps.
Just
back.
gonna turn to Rue.
take a couple
and be
more
like,
steps back.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back. You can put your hand through the bars and you can turn the lock for yourself and you can open it up. How's that sound?
Is pulling up his arms. He is shackled to the ground.
Oh,
inside
yeah.
of a cage.
Okay, well I guess I'll walk back up. I'll turn the lock.
Yeah, you just go ahead. Stick your hand in the cage.
I'm not sticking my hand in the cage. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna turn the lock.
Just throw in the key.
If I die right now, this is all my backstory is gonna be all that backstory writing is gonna have been for nothing.
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna turn the lock.
Pepperoni.
I'm gonna slowly pull the gate open, and and then I'm gonna. So does would the key also unlock his shackles and
I
whatnot?
don't know, does it?
Why would you
My
say
response
that?
is, I don't know. Does
Closer and
No,
find
just
out.
go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, listen, we gotta try it. Okay, so you can try here. This
Closer.
key should unlock your shackles. It should. Okay, you have your hands. You can use your hands. It's just on your wrist.
Is smart. He understands what you're saying.
Okay,
He just wants to be freed and has some food.
I'm gonna leave this area.
you're going to be treated. We're gonna give you whole gourmet chickens when we're done here.
We could have fed that chicken to the big crocodile, Rue. We should have grabbed it.
that chicken?
Free
What?
Ure.
What chicken?
Oh boy, last week.
Oh no, the chick. Oh yeah, the petrifying chicken.
Oh God.
I'm gonna grab the key from Eve. Grab one day's rations.
No, I already threw it to
and
Ure.
hand them both to Ure.
I already threw the key to Ure.
Earth's gonna take the key and just fumble trying to open these shackles. He gets his large hands and a small key like this.
Please tell me it unlocks. Please.
By the looks of the end face, he's like, I wonder when he's gonna stick his hand into it to help.
Do you undo your shackles, or?
Yeah.
You hear the click sound. The shackles kind of fall aside.
Yes. Okay. The key worked. See. Okay. Don't hurt me, please. Please. You're free now. We helped you. You are very handsome. You are beautiful.
I don't think Earth swings that way.
You're more wonderful than Winky over here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, first of all, that's definitely not true.
Now wait a minute.
And second
Wait
of
a
all,
minute.
what Ure is a very powerful build. I need for that type of build.
He
needs food.
He's very charisma. He may not have very good. Wait, actually, I don't know what's your charisma?
An 8.
Okay, he may not have very good charisma, but he's got the very good charisma.
Earth's gonna stand out, just literally walk out of the cage, keeping himself slouched since he doesn't want to bash his head onto the ceiling. Move.
I'm gonna take a few steps to my left.
It's like, now don't eat these prisoners, you savage. Here's some meals for you. And I hand him a couple's days ration.
Gourmet ration. Tell them they're gourmet.
I don't want to tell him
Let it-
something that's not true.
Good. Actually, good point.
He's just gonna take the stack of ration into his hand and just shove it down to his gullet. Pretty much not even tasting. He just forcing it down. For 3 days and 3 nights, he's just been having gruel. He wants meat.
My guy's been way longer than 3 days.
We will find you meat. Okay. Does anyone? Okay, we're at the port, right?
I don't know.
Hey, let's feed them the merchants.
No, we're not. No, they're off ship.
Don't offer him something that's not here. That merchant's gone.
He wants that merchant. He may have a 5 intelligence, but he knows a pig when he sees one. Earth's gonna step outside the ship.
All right, listen, someday we'll set you free inside the merchants guilds. They're the people who got you locked up, and we will get you. You can eat all of them. You can eat all of them.
We're still on the ship, right?
Free.
Yes. Balin says,
Sailing south.
Yes,
Balin comes
we
downstairs.
set you free because
Well, I'm
you
upstairs
don't
with
deserve
Balin.
to be a slave.
so what I've understood is that what has happened is the guard, but the rest of the crew is allied to Rue. She saved 2 of the other crew members too, as well, right?
Yeah.
So you guys are now sailing south, away from Husad. You see the giant pyramid, Winky in the background, just go over the horizon. And Balin says, "You are crazy, Captain. Now the merchants will know we've stolen their crew and their cargo. What's the plan?"
Well, the plan is to get these people to a safe place that they're not going to be sold into slavery.
And an elaborate lie.
How did they get a hold of Ure in the first place? Like, this guy's huge.
They threw a big piece of meat into a cage and wait for her to go in willingly.
Yeah, he isn't intelligent, is he?
Don't tell him that.
I'm not telling him that. You are very smart, Ure.
Don't tell him that either.
You're
Just
super-
tell him he's strong.
You are perfect. You're tall. You're handsome. You're
Tell
smart.
him he's
you're
strong, he's big, and he has nice
everything
teeth.
anyone could ever want.
Captain, I
Except
don't
for,
know. There's no cities or anything south of there. I don't know where we'll go. And I have not gone this far south before. I am lost.
Well, lucky for you, I used to live this far south. So, we're gonna stop at the port, my home.
What is
My
this
people
name,
will give
Captain?
them good life.
What's the
My
name of
home?
the port?
You know, that's funny. I've never had a name to it. It's always been called the port for me, so I don't know how it.
Because it's full of pirates.
Just call it the port. You don't know how many ports there are.
I say we dump all of these people close to Husad and just call it a day, and maybe just one day's travel south or something. We don't know. I don't know if we have enough rations to travel that far.
We should.
Well, has like a lot of rations at this point.
Especially with that creature eating everything in sight.
Exactly.
We will need to go dock the shore just to feed that thing.
Okay,
Yeah, I think so as well.
I have enough gold for a good amount of food for us all.
But you're a slave.
I'm not a slave, I'm a guard.
What is that mark on your face? He points to the mark of slavery on your face.
Well, where did this come from?
Our crew has gone crazy. I don't know how far we can go, Captain.
It's not too far from here. The
How do I
city's
get
not
rid of
too
this
far.
mark? Is it like an engraving, like with a dagger, or is it like
It's a branding.
Yeah,
Right.
they heat up a brand. You were out cold, drunk. You were thinking about cotton candy.
Why do I
and the
have- why do
circus,
I
and
have
out of
a
nowhere, they
slavery
popped
mark?
on you for it.
Why do I have a
You said you
slavery
were
mark if I
branded.
was one of the guards?
Because they found you to be useful instead of being sold to a slave. They prefer to keep you to for you.
It's
to work
probably
for
because he
free.
was old. They like the young and strong ones. He points over to Kainon.
I'm gonna go up to Rue and say I need to see the ship's manifest.
Well, the ship's manifest is you guys.
I need to see the ship's manifest.
That's long gone.
I'm gonna pull the flower out of the back of my hair and I'm gonna give it to Ure.
You're not
Ur's
very good
confused.
at giving the monsters
Wait, Ur's
basic
what?
food.
Her is confused.
The sails are down.
is-
You guys are traveling south.
This is a flower, Ure.
Okay, I'm gonna make the call to raise the sails, to
You
pull
lower-
us south.
Aye, Captain.
There is a city. It's called Krotien. It's
What
my
is the
home.
name of it, Captain?
It's Krotien. I'm not sure if it's on the map, but I've never seen it on the map. I've only known the river that goes through it.
He looks over at the map, and it's not on the map. He's like, it's too far south. We've never ventured that far. Who knows what sea beasts are out there?
I'm gonna
But you're the
point,
captain,
like, three-
Captain.
I'm gonna point like 3 miles south from like Husad. It's right there.
Alright,
Oh.
so
It's
I'm
not
still
on the
confused
map.
on what the branding is. Like, or whatever it is on my...
You were a slave, but instead of selling you because of your age, they decided for you to be free labor. So you are working for the Merchant Guild.
like... Without, like,
Free labor, meaning you don't get paid, you just get fed.
no, I'm getting forced to do it because
Captain.
You're a slave.
Captain,
I was an adventurer
with all these
before
slaves
this,
and
I was
everything, I
perfectly
don't know if we have
fine.
enough rations to feed everyone. Balin says. He says, maybe you should take that man there who was asking about the manifest and go take inventory of the food stock.
Sure, that's actually a great idea.
And keep that one away from the food, he points to her.
Yeah, where we're going, we're gonna have a lot of good food for you guys.
So okay, so is it a marking with like ink or paint or something,
it's a
or is
brand.
it like?
It's a magical branding.
Oh, okay. Dispel magic. Okay, I wish I had that.
I wanted to go to where that the merchants' chambers were and rummage around. I'm trying to find out.
Make an investigation roll, Kainon.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Dispel Magic's a 3rd level spell, right?
Look it up.
Depends on what the
Fuck!
Natural
That
one.
one. Damn. I throw a rage and I like flip over a table and like starts, you
The
know.
merchant's
3rd
quarters
level,
are
yeah.
trash. There's just like papers
like
and
peer
stuff.
into there.
You know, it's just talking about how much money you like read through one of it. It's just like some greedy note, like some accounting. You know, apparently they were going to make thousands of gold, you know, selling you all off to a man or something named Rizu.
Oh boy.
I take the scrap of that has the name, and I don't have pockets, but I hold on to it.
I like look into you like throwing this shit around the room. Like, yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
How do I know? How do I how can we get rid of this? How can we get rid of this without Dispel Magic?
Balin goes, I don't know.
And is there any other way? I guess if there's a wizard that's willing to do that in this city.
You got a knife?
It's magical. You can just cut his face off.
Yeah.
It's not gonna come off.
I mean, I bet I could. For now, I could probably cover it with some sort of cloth.
Or
Put a
just
hood
be
up.
or just be a big
Well,
blue gator
yeah.
and
Well, I
pretty much
definitely
throw all of them
think
in the face.
we need to get rid of that because so I can.
The sun
That's-
sets.
That's really bad
Okay.
to have on my face.
We should be pulling into the harbor at least at that point.
Can I? So are we? So we're docked, right? We're not.
We are sailing south. We're on the ship sailing south.
Oh, I thought we were still at the city.
No.
No. Never stopped. So I'm gonna be up with Balin, kind of like showing him the route to get there safely, because there's like rocks and stuff around it.
Is there? Could we like stop at the city? Cause I kind of.
That's where we're going.
Oh, okay. Oh wait,
Uh,
I thought we were leaving, like going away from it.
We're going to Krotien.
Oh, I'm very confused. Well, when we get there, I'm gonna search for a at least 5th level wizard or spellcaster who knows Dispel Magic.
There's no magic users outside of the palace, and the palace doesn't let anyone in.
Where did we launch from?
Husad.
Way north.
What if I persuade?
Well, we
them
were
let
going
me
to
in?
Facade.
Yeah, we were going to Husad. We came from
We launched
Stonebrook.
from
Stonebrook?
Stormbrook, which is north of
Stonebrook.
Oren.
Stonebrook.
I have good charisma. I mean, I could persuade someone.
Nah, they'd kill you before they let you do that.
Because of the mark.
Yeah, they don't quite like the Merchants Guild, but you know.
So far, for the time being, your character's gonna need to hide out.
Is this your ship, Rue?
No, my ship should be docked here. With my wife. Somewhere.
Or is gonna try to head to the
Find the food.
no.
Oh.
Gonna try to find the rest of the party, the one who freed Ure.
Hi, hello.
I think Winky is the one who freed you.
I came up with a plan. If we're being technical.
Um, you freed Ure.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You know
or
Merchant Guild.
Yeah, what about it?
Ure will stay. Kill many Merchant Guild. Protect tribe.
We might need that, honestly. You still hungry?
we need to
We're always hungry.
I give him another day's ration. I was like, big guy, anytime. I love your teeth.
we need to find him a weapon, and we need to find him
I love your
armor.
teeth. His teeth
If
is a
he's-
weapon.
His teeth is a weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like a meat cleaver. Something he's supposed to have.
Well, we can get it when we're in town.
I will roll a d20 to see how the weather is.
We all have to roll.
It's okay. No, I just make a general roll. I roll an 11, so it's just middle of the road. The seas are okay. Rue makes a proficiency roll with the ship. She guides the ship south to try to find this small port city.
Sitting with Rue, I'll do the normal prayer
13.
with
rolls.
guidance.
How do you say it, Surth?
As I'm placing my hand on her shoulder. Lunir, we have lost our way, now guide our path.
Add a d4 to the roll, Rue.
Hey yo. Yeah, that's the 14.
Not today. Unchanged. Rue, one of the other crew members comes up and says, I don't know if we have enough food. They just gave us enough to make it to port. We will have to let the slaves off sooner, I think. I don't know, Captain. What do you say?
We will get there. We will get there. And we will be fine. And then we'll stock up on all of it.
Aye, Captain. You guys are traveling south. Anybody want to do anything? As we're just traveling south in the ship. Word has gotten out, though, that the ship is running out of food.
I'm gonna go check on Kainon in the, if he's still just wandering
I want
around.
to
Where is Kainon at in the ship?
Kainion is probably kind of away from most people. Often like rummaging, like trying to like. I'm gonna say that like for the past amount of time, he's been trying to fashion like a shiv.
Bruise and shank. Not gonna work. Too big.
I'm gonna like bring.
Alright, go ahead.
Bring like you know, because most slaves are, you know, in rags and whatnot, like some sort of, you know, vestment or gown from the merchants' quarters. Seeing how Kainon sort of ripped the place apart.
Are you giving me the merchant's clothes? Is that what you're saying?
100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Thanks. So, why where are we going, and why'd you free us?
We freed you because it's the right thing to do. Rue, our captain, she knows where we're going, and myself and the crew, we trust her with our lives.
And this location we're going will not just send us back to the Merchants Guild for profit?
No, we've made enemies now. It's unfortunate, but we don't agree with this sort of trading.
You misunderstand. When you set us free, the generosity, they're going to be on the loose, branded. What's going to stop all these people from just being rounded back up and by any sort who thinks they can make an easy buck and sell them back to the Merchants Guild, rightful property and all that? Gesturing towards the brand.
We'll do our best to keep you safe and the rest safe, but is it better to just be sold to just live the rest of your life?
I'm just wondering what your plans are, and it sounds like we're on the cuff.
Better be on the cuff than in the cuff.
Perhaps. Anyway, I just go back to like making the shiv.
You have a dagger, right? You make a shiv.
Alright.
Yeah, and Ure is trying to make also another weapon, maybe for revenge, to get at the Merchants Guild. He like removed.
Ure's asleep.
Okay, Ure's asleep. Okay.
Ure's asleep in the sun.
The sun. It's nighttime right now. Ure.
Oh, thought it was still. All right.
No, the sun is set. Captain Rue is above deck, trying to sail south to the city.
If there's still no warmth, Ure is digging through their storage, just trying to find something he can use.
Yeah. You take like a piece of like large metal, like a few clumps of metal and some like leather straps, kind of. You just tie it off, right? And you just like bend it. You're just using like your raw power, just like you bend like a hook kind of thing, and you like shiv like a large. You like flatten out another piece of metal, and you start to sharpen it. A giant like meat cleaver type thing. Like some type
This
of axe.
will kill much. Will feed much meat.
As you like use your fierce muscles, just like raw bestial power to sharpen it against something. Another iron piece that just dulls out. Sparks fly.
Should I be level 3? Because Kainon and are.
That's fine. You can be level 2. It's not a big deal, dude.
You have a hard time focusing, don't you?
Since food is a potential issue, I was also going to see about seeing if we didn't already have one, if we could fashion a drag net and just see if we can catch anything.
Roll a survival roll.
Okay.
I like that.
Can Ure assist with that? Since
I got a
especially in hunting
17.
fish.
Yeah, like Kainon goes around deck asking people, you know, he can help fashion like some type of drag net or something like that. So you can roll with advantage, Kainon, as
Alright.
offers his help to you.
Roll again here. 17 was the best I got.
Do you have
Oh,
dark
for a
vision?
20. No.
Aw.
Kainon does not also have dark vision. Everybody makes a perception roll above deck.
Everybody, okay.
The DC is 20. Or if you're above deck, you make one. Because you're looking around.
Oof.
If you don't have dark vision, you make it
ooh.
with disadvantage, correct?
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on, please. I want to take a picture of that. No, that
But
should be.
Kainon,
that should
you
be
actually
5.
get perception you get advantage, right? So it cancels out, right?
Not always.
That was
it's-
really dumb.
It's up to
It's
you.
only when I'm going. So
Uri gets
right
it
now
with
it's
a
just
22.
My dice just got stuck between 16 and 6. And it was like halfway, and it gave me the 6. When it was
By the end
more
of the
so
game.
on the side of the 16. I was not nice.
I laugh.
Oh.
Ur
yeah,
does
I
it.
have
Ur sees it though. Right? You
so I
guys.
do-
So you rolled a 17 with survival. What else did you roll with survival? An 11. So you fashion the net. You drop the net like you guys are just casting the net up there with Ur. Ur's like patiently waiting for more fish to be brought drug up on board deck, and Ur sees it as the sun sets, and you just see like the silhouette over the shoreline. It's like some ruins, some long forgotten kingdom. What do you guys do?
Ure's gonna point.
Do you let Captain Rue know?
What is it, boy?
Arf, ruins.
Oh.
He's gonna point out. He's gonna point out. Stone structures.
He knows what structures means.
Rue's gonna like look at him and then like look around, turn back.
You see it. It's like as the ship is sailing, probably about like 20 knots or whatever it is. Like you see it, Rue, as it's like slowly moving away in the distance. Some like faint outlines as the sun is finally giving its final descent into the night.
I'm just gonna begin inspecting my musket, making sure it's loaded.
Can I do like a history check to try and see if I have any idea what that structure was?
You're in a far off distant land, right? And you spent most of your time up north.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, we'll
I
just
don't
say
know-
the
I
DC's
don't know where
20.
you-
Roll it up.
Yeah, I don't know where you attributed my locations. Not good.
Well, unfortunately, you don't know it.
I'm gonna look up to her and be like, the last time we stopped at some random island, it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, we're not stopping at a random island again. I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to deal with any more chickens.
Okay. We're just
You
continuing
can
to
do
sail
it,
to the
me.
port city, correct? Right, Rue? The name of it is Krotien. What else is anybody doing?
Can I use my artificer experimental elixir?
What are you trying to do?
Make a potion with the
Sure.
experimental elixir artificer thing.
Look it up.
I would have to roll a d6 and it'll choose a random effect.
You don't have an empty flask,
You're right.
do you?
I think we could easily find an empty flask within the storage.
The night is uneventful as Rue is guiding you through it. Besides finding the ruins, Kainon successfully finds some fish, brings it up. It expands the day's rations for the entire crew. You guys cook it
Really?
up below deck. Yeah, everybody.
One full day for everyone.
Yeah, for everyone. They're just out all night. Yeah, he rolled a 17 on the survival.
Her's eating good tonight.
Er's eating the fish raw, just literally just shoving it down his gullet.
I fling it to him and like let it like fall into his gullet.
It's like feeding an orca.
It's hungry, hungry gator. Best pastime for any bored-ass crewmates.
Oh yeah.
Winky, you look right at home. Have you owned pets before?
By no means is a pet. First of all, he's a very large and interesting person. I'm happy he's around.
Yeah, the fact that he can eat you all in one bite. Except Winky, he wouldn't go near that.
Yep, just not enough meat here. That's why I feel totally safe around him. When you're 80 pounds wet, really you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be the first eaten.
Oh wait, let me check my inventory.
All right.
Meanwhile, Eve over here has plenty of meat. So, anyways, nice to give throwing fish into his gullet.
I have a flask.
Okay, sure. Sorry about
Okay,
that. Rue is, let's just kind of cut to what's going on. The night is uneventful, but Rue stays up the entire night to guide the ship, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is kind of rested. Everybody goes through a full rest, essentially, right? Below deck, sleeps it off.
Long rest.
Yeah, a long rest, correct?
All right.
Do you want to do your magical elixir with your flask?
Yep.
Okay, roll it up. The D6? Yeah,
Yep.
I see it.
And 4, which is
Boldness.
The drinker can roll a d4 and add the number to rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
You slosh around this like flask and like magical liquid like suddenly fills it up as you start to mutter the incantations.
I'm gonna put
Bold
a
but
little cork
useful.
into it,
Nice.
and I'm gonna put a little cork into it, and I'm gonna. Does anyone have any parchment or any little note?
Everyone's asleep.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Okay. Well, no. Then can I search around for? Well, I can only do that after the long rest, and
I'm trying to kind of push the scene forward as we are approaching this port city. Rue, you like don't want to get too close with the dock, but this is just like a small like oasis city. It doesn't really even show up on the map, right?
Yeah.
You pull up into it, I'll summon you to the battle.
Ooh.
Just to give you guys like a feel for what it looks like.
can I attempt to find some parchment?
Yeah, I'm
Something
going to
to
just
write
say you
with.
go into the merchant's quarter, which has been tossed by Kainon. There's like an inkwell and a pen and like 5 pieces of parchment in there.
I'm gonna like tear off a little piece of it. I'm gonna write on it. Boldness,
Okay,
and I'm gonna label my flask.
It's
Nice.
a liquid look.
nice.
Liquid courage. I didn't know you
Oh,
make Jack
courage,
Daniels.
not luck.
It's liquid courage. I didn't know he brewed Jack Daniels.
Oh.
As you're
Yes.
approaching this, building or port city by ship, You see smoke.
Oh.
Burning. Something
boy.
is wrong.
That better not be my wife.
What do you guys do?
Rue's gonna be nervous as hell.
Captain, we're here. Fortunately, that slave knows how to fish. Otherwise, we'd all be starving.
Or eaten.
Or eaten, yeah.
Exactly. And I do not want to be food for that creature.
His
Well,
name is
our-
you idiot.
Don't talk to her like that.
I'm sorry.
Balin doesn't have good table manners, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Her is very respectable and very beautiful, and we love her.
No offense,
I became
Captain,
the
but
mascot.
we're kind of out of our element, and I don't know. You can take the dinghies and go to shore, but you must be careful.
Yes, I know. I used to live here, remember?
Who knows about these lands? I'm confused. I'm afraid I'll be wanted by the Merchant Guild. I will
No.
just say that you stuck me up to it in the end, but I'm afraid that
I don't hear.
they might cast some zone of truth or something, you know? I've heard of magics that can force, slaves to tell the truth.
Yeah, that's not a worry. You'll be sticking with me. We'll
Well, I
ditch
don't
this
work
ship
for
and-
free. I need booty.
Yeah, we'll get a lot of that around the seas. Nah, nothing to worry about. How far away is the smokestack?
200 yards.
Okay, so it's very close. Is it on land or in the water?
You see,
It's on
like,
land, right?
this small little port city is on land.
Okay.
The
yeah.
land is... There's like a fire of some kind.
Okay.
And this small little city is apparently burning, or some residual of it is burning.
Okay. I'm honestly not too worried about the city. I'm more worried about my ship. Are there any other ships in the port other than the one we're riding on? Like, do I see, like, my ship there?
Make a perception roll.
Okay.
There is another ship at port.
Ooh, I hope it's mine.
And it's on fire.
That's a 17. Oh, I hope it's not on fire.
You see the sail of the hands of fire and smoke clasping the globe. There is another ship at sea there. Ship in the port.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll dock and we'll get off.
You cannot dock, it's too shallow.
You're right. Let's take the dinghies.
You guys take the dinghies to shore.
Can the dinghies even hold me?
You could swim.
Oh, good. Bird's gonna do a cannonball.
You see Ur jump off the ship, crouch into a ball, and a giant splash as he begins to swim towards the shore. You guys all get on the dinghies and the rowboats and begin to row to shore. Is anybody else doing anything?
No.
I'm just fascinated by
DM,
Just taking
how
notes.
much
This
gold
beautiful
does
creature.
my flask, or how much more worth does my flask gain for having a potion in it now?
Unknown. You'd have to go to a merchant.
We're not really
It
friends
must be
with them right now.
evaluated.
We have an unconscious merchant on our ship.
No,
you do not.
that's.
He got on a
Husad.
rowboat and they left him at Husad.
Pissed off too.
Oh, very angry.
I will put your characters out. Give me a minute.
Okay.
That has this strange sigil on it. Okay. This city is burning, essentially. As you come closer to it, Brew,
Is it the same one we saw before with the two hands?
it's the same sigil you saw with the two hands, the hand of fire and smoke, or clasping the globe.
If we are to get a good model for me, it's definitely not going to be a Goliath, because most Goliaths are bald, and I am not bald. So all if they're gonna have any, if they're ever gonna have any Goliath models, they're all gonna be Bolt. I can I'd bet on that.
Got it. All right. What do you? So Ruth like runs towards the gates. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, she's gonna move towards them. Not necessarily run, but still walk.
What is everybody else doing?
I'll just be
No.
right behind her.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, just follow.
Same here.
The giant thunderous
hey.
steps of comes close.
Did I just come back to see my guy just flash step back to the door?
Yeah, I'm moving you up. You said you wanted to move up, right?
Yeah.
Is everybody else moving up? Winky?
Yeah.
Can you summon me to the board? Right?
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, so the big Viking dude who looks absolutely nothing like my character is me.
It's just a placeholder. Don't worry about it.
We're waiting on Hero Forge.
Oh, I can't wait for
It's
that.
so
Oh, that's
close.
gonna be so
I
awesome.
know, I've been watching it.
That is gonna be so awesome when I add Hero Forge.
Well, I'm gonna add my adorable little gator boy into Hero Fortune and shit. Can't wait.
Okay. You see, I'm going to say the only one who could probably see this is is tall enough to actually look out and see it. Rolls a perception roll.
He's on his toes.
It's right now, I'm going to say 7 in the morning on the next day.
I don't think he sees shit. With a 9.
I will make a counter roll.
Huh?
I'm just adding the timer so we kind of keep track of things.
The city's on fire. Damn.
Okay. Coast is clear. What do you guys do?
Okay.
Was it supposed to look like that?
The fire bellows out from this building here.
Real?
I don't think so.
The ship that you thought was there is not at the dock, Rue. Missing.
They stole your shit.
Hey, I think there's food in there. Do you want to open that door?
Opens.
Hulk smash that.
So, if you want to move up to the door, you can. Take your model and move it up. As the other players step to the side, right?
Yes.
You just pushed me out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just helping you guys out. Surth is kind of backed away, I'm assuming. And Winky is there too. And then you right-click the door and hit open.
Awaiting
Please
permission.
turn right.
Yep, there we go. You see this like
And
lizard-like.
is stuck.
Yeah, is stuck. He can't move through the door. But yeah, there you go. As moves through the door, you hear like somebody, like a lizard-like tongue, speaking in a strange language. And from above the canopy tree, you are shot. Let's roll it up.
Are they
You said
speaking
we're
in Draconic?
shot.
I'm going to shoot a surprise. A sling rock tries to hit you, I roll a 6. Yeah?
Do they speak Draconic?
No, but it's similar language to Draconic.
Infernal?
No.
Damn, okay.
Alright, what did he roll?
But it has like a similar inclination and tone. You feel like a stone like hits your head, but it doesn't do like enough damage. It just like bounces right off. You see this like lizard creature from up on top. It's no mistake as some of these creatures live beneath the city. It's some type of kobold.
Oh, do they look like the ones from earlier?
No seafood. See annoying sand dragger.
What do you guys do?
I
He
thought
swings
that
up
is
his
food.
he swings up another stone and lobs it at you. A 19, so I hit you with a 23. For 4
We
points
got
of damage.
company, and I said we should get to cover. So I immediately run to cover.
Who did he hit?
You.
I hit you, for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
He got me in my only good eye.
Intruders! What do you guys do?
No, not
We're gonna roll
intruders. Not
initiative?
intruders. Well, I don't wanna fight yet.
Okay.
What building was?
Are
it
you
that was
rolling
on fire?
initiative?
Hi,
He's
hello,
from
not
right up on
intruders.
top of the building that's burning on fire.
Cool. I want to cast Create or Destroy Water as rain on top of the building to sort of extinguish the flames.
You can't see the fire. It's coming from like inside the building,
Oh, it's
essentially.
coming from inside the flames? Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
You
cast.
hear a
so the
large
smoke's just billowing up?
crash. Surth. It seems to be coming from inside the building. What do you guys do?
I turn
I'm
to
gonna
Rue and I
cast
go,
Long
what's
Strider
going
on,
on here? Where have you brought us?
I brought us to my home city, but I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna look up at the lizard folk and be like,
He
like, have
swings
my
out
arm
another.
like-
He swings out another thing and throws it at you, and he says, "Help!" He calls out for help. I roll a 14. What's your AC, or?
AC is 19.
But doesn't hit you.
No.
That's brutal.
It just bounces right off your hide, just like a little pebble almost.
Yeah, who casted Long Strider?
Yeah, I
Eve casted
Long
Long
Strider
Strider on you, so it gives you plus 10 movement for 1 hour, I think. 10 minutes.
Let's see. So a Long Strider.
Yep, just mark it on your spell sheet. What do you guys do?
Yeah, just-
Winky is outside the city, right? He's like kind of more cautious, I guess. He's like way back here.
Yeah, I can move up.
It's up to you. Rue, you see it? Another one of these kobolds
Is there a
comes
way for,
up and sees you. He flings a sling at you. 15 at Rue.
yeah.
Does that hit?
I mean, am I 70 feet away from one?
I actually roll it. Let me take a look here. The range, because it only has a 30-foot range. Otherwise, I have to roll a disadvantage. But yeah, he just rolls a disadvantage. It misses you. The pebble like skids off. Help!
Is it possible?
Humans!
I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy and like boom my voice and say, we're not like I used to live here, like we're not intruders. I lived here. This is my home. What's going on? Please, we're not here to harm anyone.
Get them.
I think they're here to harm us.
Yeah, if I can, I'd like to.
Yeah.
I roll an 11
Or
with
like the
disadvantage. And then I
run
roll
towards
another
the
attack.
entry.
I roll a natural 1 against Ur. What do you guys do?
I would like to try to climb up the wall to try to get to the potential snacks to be.
Yeah, I say, go get a snack.
Ur makes athletics check, right? Just to climb up the wall.
Athletics. All right.
Giant lizards.
A 21.
Yeah, Ur successfully climbs up the wall, and you see these two
Oh, good God.
kobolds. Like you just tower above them. You see the ceiling of this building is just caved in.
Eric wants to test out his new crudely constructed meat cleaver on the sand dwellers.
Roll an attack roll. You guys want to roll initiative?
Yes, I would like
Yeah.
to do that.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
She's honestly just gonna just pull her scimitar out and just kind of watch because there's nothing really she can do from this far away.
Okay. Kobold's up.
You could just tell to
Get 'em.
massacre.
Fuck him up.
Arf, arf, arf. Kawaii is on the case.
Oh boy.
The Kawaii is on the case.
A wire.
No, the Kawaii.
The Kawaii.
Imagine big-eyed Japanese tiny just murdering kobolds.
Oh, there are a lot more kobolds than we thought.
You mean the second course, third course, lunch,
Okay, here we go.
pre-lunch?
First one attacks Rue with the sling. 21. I think I attack with
Yeah.
disadvantage still, though, because they're more than 30 feet away from you. I rolled a 22, so I actually rolled a 21. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I feel like with slings, when you're that close, you would have advantage on hitting Ure.
They were just attacking Rue, actually. A few of the kobolds spring up out of the roof here, up the stairway, of the burning building. They all have like, you look at them, they all have like loot on them, like they plundered the place.
Ur doesn't really care about money. He can't eat it.
They both use their slings against you, and they miss. But let's go to the next one here.
How do they miss that guy?
This one
They're
moves up.
stormtroopers.
They gotta penetrate his hide to hit him.
I actually do attack with disadvantage, too. Just straight disadvantage because of sunlight sensitivity. Or is that just for perception checks? Let me take a look. Yeah, it's just... And all attack rolls are made with disadvantage in the sun. Okay. Attack here. Last guy attacks. Again, does not hit.
Just let him come to me. I'm the
Already rolled with
overgrown
that guy.
blue wall.
Already rolled with that guy. Winky is up.
Fear the blue waffle.
I am going to. I was thinking about this. Let me pull up a. Oop.
Well, I'm actually not going last.
Winky, what do you want to do?
Ooh, I think I'm going to.
Now I have the Bardic Inspiration song stuck in my head.
I'm gonna move forward like 10 feet or so.
Okay.
That way I can get close enough to Ur, and I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration and be like, I was like, "There's more meat than you can handle," and cast Bardic Inspiration on him.
Oh, he's not even here
He's
now.
not here. Is that stepped away for a second?
That is just absolutely fine. And
What's the range on Bardic Inspiration now?
60 feet. So I think that's why I think I just moved. I got just in range.
Yeah, he's in range
Right.
for sure. Yeah, you can get him.
And then after that,
Oh, I can hear you
think-
guys. I'm just fucking the dogs their meal.
I think I'm actually going to cast Fairy Fire. Could you do that measurement again, just to make it easy? Yep, back it up slightly. Oh, never mind. I'll do it.
You're within range.
From here to here, I don't know what's happening. Let's see.
What are you trying to do? Fairy fire? You
Yeah,
need to
from
make a dex
here
save?
To yep. So here, so I want to
11?
do a
It works.
thing here.
Yeah, it works on the cube here.
Yeah. So cube of 20 feet to this bundle of people. Yep, there. Trying to get as many as I can. It
I
looks
just
like
make a
we probably-
universal roll. They all have it.
And then it's a dex of 14.
I failed, so I rolled an 11.
So everyone will have advantage on the attacker.
Yep. And I make a save at the end of every turn. Surth is up.
Cool. I'm gonna move up towards the kobolds coming out of the door up here. I think that's about 30 feet. And then double checking the range of this.
By the way, there is no continuous save. It's just a concentration now.
Oh, okay. I thought I got it.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just
cool.
on.
All right. They're about 30 feet away from you now, Surth. They're 33, so you might... They might be out of range of 30-foot spells. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna pull out my hand axe and huck it at the first one.
Okay. Take out your hand axe and throw your hand axe at this kobold. They have, like,
Yep.
bits of pieces of loot on them.
That's only a 10.
Sacks full of loot. No, that's a miss, unfortunately. Is that the end of your turn, Surth?
Yeah.
Eve is up.
Okay. Here, let's see. Where am I?
You
Okay.
see, like, the glimmer of Winky's spell, right? Has highlighted all these kobolds in the bushes.
Do we see a glowing Winky right now?
I wish.
Eve, I'm sorry, Eve, what do you want to do?
I want to travel.
How you do it is you do
Let's
like
see.
this, right? You just click.
I can't travel 35 feet.
Nope.
Damn. I'm gonna travel there then. How do I? Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
What else do you want to do?
And then on these 3 kobolds, I think I'm
You have your
going
musket on you.
Yeah, but that's
On these 3 kobolds here? Sure. What do you want to do?
Caustic brew.
Okay.
Cautious caustic brew. That's a dexterity saving throw.
11.
They fail. They take 7 acid damage.
How do you destroy them?
That kills them. That kills them.
Yeah, it's an AoE line. Unfortunately, you can't target all 3 of them, right?
It's 5-foot line. Yeah, I can't target that one. I can't target this one.
I'll say you can
but
get
I
these 2. How do you melt them?
I prepare to cast the spell, and I just launched my hands forward,
Nice.
and acid just flies in their direction. That
Wonderful.
area is now difficult terrain, I'm pretty sure.
Cool. Kanon is up.
I have to head off now. I will see
All right,
you
see
guys
you, Rue.
next week.
Thank you for
Bye.
showing up, Rue.
Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.
Yeah. And then they just get covered in acid, and they just slowly melt.
Kanon, what do you want to do?
I guess I'll dash towards where Eve is, and because I don't think, and I could probably get up to one of these kobolds, but I won't be
You know
able to.
what?
So I'm going to take my M key, right? How far do you want to move? You want to dash up to this kobold over here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You dash up to it. I think that's the end of your turn.
Yep. I don't have any bonus actions that I could.
Okay, cool. Ure is up.
With more meat just stumbling in. I'm happy right now. Ure is going to chop off this little bastard in front of him with the meat cleaver.
Okay. Roll to attack.
How does a 13 hit?
It does. They have an AC of 12.
All right. This one is taking 13 damage.
Nice. How do you kill it?
I am literally turning this little bastard into ground meat.
The ground meat like explodes off of the roof of this burning building and sprays down into the tree line down here. You want to do a move action after that? You want to move up to one of these
Yes,
other?
I am. I'm gonna move up to this one over here.
Okay, cool. Now I need to add a few more monsters.
Yeah, we're killing these things pretty fast.
Earth trapped in darkness for Earth does not know how long. Earth is happy when killing.
Hobgoblin.
Get 'em, boys. Yeah. Hobgoblin's turn is up. They move up to Surth. One of them comes out the side of the room here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they got. Let me pull them up. They're well armored with, I think, let me see what they're wearing. I don't know exactly.
Chainmail and a shield if you're using the normal stats.
Yeah. Let's load them up. They're attacking you with a long sword
Cool.
with a 17 to hit.
Does not. It
Because you have a shield
sort
out,
of
right?
connects off the shield. Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Cool. They just get one attack. I think they have brute though. They attack with 2 weapon dice. The other one's up. He pulls out his longbow. Yeah, they have martial advantage. He kind of tries to get... He, like, backs up over here. You get a good shot onto Eve with a longbow. Roll a 21.
So that's gonna hurt.
What's your AC at Eve?
Oh, my AC. Oh god, I was reading
I
the.
can pull it up in the encounter too. You have an AC of 30.
I have 13 AC.
They would get plus
14,
2.
14 AC.
Yeah, you would have plus 2 to that as well because you're behind pretty good cover there. So I still
Okay.
hit you. For max damage, 9 points of piercing damage as an arrow slides into your shoulder with a wrenching pain. Kobold warriors are up. This one's out.
Do you guys want on the ground level?
They move into flanking position on Surth.
You're good. You're good up there, mate.
They get pack tactics when they attack, so it cancels out their sight. So they just get a straight roll now with daggers. 13, that doesn't hit. And a 17, that... Oh, they get plus 2 to flanking, though, so that one hits, correct? What's your AC at?
Certainly does. It is 18, so that one does hit.
4 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I'm gonna use Wrath of Storm.
Okay, cool.
Make a deck save, DC 12.
Right. 10.
10? Cool. So it's going to take 2d8 lightning damage. So sort of like as it stabs into my side, like a bolt of lightning goes through the dagger and sort of shocks the kobold.
Nice.
That's 8 damage.
It electrifies it as the dagger acts as a conduit for this energy. Let's see what else we got. This guy is up against Kainon. This guy also moves into, I'm going to say, a flanking position. Eve can use his reaction to get a attack of opportunity. Let me just double check. Eve actually isn't in reach of it, actually, so Eve does not get an attack of opportunity. He moves around Eve to get flanking position onto Kainon. Attack number 1 onto Kainon. 19.
But it's
3 piercing damage. And natural 20 on the second one.
Oh god.
7 damage. Make a DC 15 con save or take a stack of exhaustion.
DC 15 con save.
Yep.
I did not make it.
Oh.
So you take a stack of exhaustion. You have disadvantage on all ability checks. Or skill checks, if you want to be technical about it.
Okay.
Let me just double check, making sure we're going through all the kobolds here. I think I have a few more left. I have the ones up here on top of for Ure. The other one flanks you, Ure. Right?
Yep.
I haven't attacked with the ones on Ure, so attack number 1 onto Ure. Miss. 22.
That it?
3 points of piercing damage.
Rounded down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's only 1 damage.
Why is it rounded down?
He's enraged.
Oh, that's right. Winky's up.
That just
Alright.
really pissed off her.
He's raging up. Cool, I like it.
I did not catch it. Who has the exhaustion stack?
It is
Kane.
Kainon
Kainon.
up here.
Oh, okay.
Kano.
I'm gonna
As this
move-
kobold slashes into his
I'm on
kidney.
6 hit points.
What's that?
I'm on 6 hit points, but I should be able to heal myself on my next turn.
Yeah, you are. You only have 15
So
HP.
I'm gonna just use a.
That shouldn't be right. I leveled. Oh no, I didn't. Oops. I'm
I'm gonna
rolling
use a
for-
bonus action and heal Eve.
I should have more than 15
in
because I
word?
didn't.
I don't know. I think we rolled. I think 15 is correct. Eve is
I
healed for
rolled
7
for-
HP through Healing Word. D4 plus 4. There's a range of 30 feet, correct?
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Yeah, you get it.
You
for
still
sure.
have an action though.
I don't know what else to do. I don't have any weapons.
No cantrips.
I can't do. I don't know if I can do a cantrip with a bonus action. Can I?
Oh yeah, you can't. Sorry.
You use healing word as an action, so he did a move and an action, and then you can
healing
do a
word is
bonus
a bonus
action
action.
ability.
Healing word is a bonus action. Though.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but he does.
I don't. Can I do a
It
spell as
is,
well?
but he can't cast it. Oh yeah, he could
can't-
cast cantrip. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
sorry.
cast cantrips. Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on. My mistake on Kobold Warrior number 1, the guy behind Kainion.
Okay. Roll it up.
So I say like, you fools, you have nothing but death and a large gullet to be fed into, and cast Vicious Mockery.
Wisdom save, correct?
Wisdom 14.
-1.
So you're
God
saying there's a
damn.
chance.
I rolled a 1, and they have a -2 to the roll, so they rolled a -1
Ooh.
on their total roll.
Ooh,
And a
goddamn.
solid 4 damage, maximum damage.
And
He's
he's
on-
got disadvantage on attack rolls for his turn.
Yeah, he's actually he's
He
at 1
started to
HP.
cry. He started to cry.
He cries as he looks back at you. Surth
I
is
don't
up.
want to be fed to a gator.
Surth is up.
Too
This
bad.
large hobgoblin is in front of you.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. So it's a DC 12 con save for both the Hobgoblin and Kobold.
The hobgoblin rolls a 20, so saves. Is it half damage?
I do believe so. Yeah, half damage and isn't pushed away. So
Roll up the damage.
I don't know who can come up here.
another
and take...
8.
Let me see if I don't save with the kobold here. The DC you said is 14.
12.
So they both passed. So the kobold is badly injured.
Mhm.
He's down to 1 HP. The
The
hobgoblin takes half damage, so that they both saved. And this guy takes 4 damage as well. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it
Well, it's
possible
Surth's
to
turn.
use-
I mean, can I get to you in a second?
Yeah, sure.
What else do you want to do, Surth?
I'm gonna take both the attacks of opportunity and sort of try to get out of there. Get towards the rest of the party. They look like they're struggling.
Okay, cool. Attack number 1 with the long sword.
Yep.
What's your AC? You said a 18?
18.
Okay, so that doesn't hit. The kobold then attacks you.
Mhm.
That doesn't hit either, because they're not flanking you.
Cool.
What else you want to do, Surth? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Eve is up.
All right, I'm going to cast Healing Word as my bonus action on myself.
Roll it up. Who do you pray to, or how do you heal yourself?
I say, well, am I supposed to say something? Prepare for this.
By the holy light, heal my wounds. Something like that.
Hobgoblin, I'm healing your arrow wound, my arrow wound.
The arrow exits
And,
from your shoulder and like falls to the ground. Roll a 1d4, right? You already rolled it. 7
I'm gonna
HP.
look at the, and then I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on my spear.
And you attack the kobold. Correct? It's an attack roll.
You
Yep.
can't do both.
No,
Okay.
I can't.
Wait,
Okay,
hold
so you
on.
cast Booming Blade onto your spear, and that's the end of your turn, correct?
No, you brandish and make a melee weapon attack. That's what Booming Blade does.
Yeah, it's an action spell though, and then you cast.
So I'm going to attack. the
So
kobold.
it's an action spell, though, Winky? Is that what you're
It's-
saying? So he can't do it, right? Because he casts a bonus
No,
action?
in the spell. Okay, so here's the spell description. You
Yeah.
brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a
Yeah,
hit,
but what
the
they're
target-
saying at Eve is that you've cast a bonus action spell, right, with Healing Word. The other spell you're casting is an action spell, correct? Even though it's a cantrip. You cannot cast an action spell and a bonus action spell in the same turn.
Well, then I'm not gonna cast Healing Word.
Well, you already did. You already rolled it, so it counts.
Okay.
So you can cast a bonus action spell, or you can cast a cantrip now, right? But it has to be a bonus action cantrip, correct?
Booming Blade. I don't have any bonus action.
Am I correct on the rules on that guy? Am I right?
It's just a cantrip and a bonus spell.
So you can combine a.
He can use. He can cast Booming Blade, correct?
Is Booming Blade a cantrip?
Yeah.
Booming Blade is a
Then yeah,
cantrip.
then he can cast it.
Yeah, you can do it.
it,
You can do You can do Booming Blade. Sorry, Eve. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay.
You guys are fucking with me. I like that.
Booming Blade is my spear.
Keeping you on your toes, mate.
I'm trying to, man. I like the rules.
7.
It's the law.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hit. You do get a flanking bonus, but a 7 won't cut it, right? 7 plus 2 is 9. That's the end of your turn, right? Right, Eve?
You wait. I think so. Let me just make sure.
5.
Yeah.
4. Okay. Kainon is up.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I'll go ahead and stab the guy because the one to my left was already hit before, so I'm gonna go ahead and stab him with my shiv.
Yeah,
Or
your
try
dagger.
to.
I like that. 20. That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right. 5 damage.
They're both uninjured. How do you kill this kobold?
I go up on. I lift up his arm and stab him through the ribs into the heart.
Oh, brutal. He just falls down. Ure is up.
The question I wanted to ask: is it possible to grapple one of these guys and use him as a
club
weapon?
Yeah, you have to make a grapple check. So you know how that works?
Yeah. Strength against is
Well, you use your athletics.
Strength.
So yeah, you're using your athletics of raw strength to try to grab the kobold, correct? I can make a dexterity roll or a strength roll. What'd you roll?
Yeah, I just got a 15.
You grab him. So you grappled one of them.
Yep, and I want to use him to bash his little buddy right behind me.
Well, that's kind of that's the action, right? So you've grabbed it, right? And that's it, right, guys? Am I right on that?
Yeah.
If he's grappled, that's the end of his turn, right?
Grappling's an action. Yep.
Unless
So you'd have to do it on your next turn.
Unless you have some feat, which I'm not aware of.
No.
Yeah, the grappler feet or something cool.
Yeah, but I don't think that.
So you grab one of the kobolds. You grab this kobold right off the ledge.
If he has both hands free,
He doesn't. He has his meat.
Punch him.
He has his meat cleaver in the other hand.
Headbutt him.
Well, I could just use my jaws,
Right, yeah, you could.
You want to bite him?
but
An unarmed strike can be headbutts and stuff
As
too.
a bonus action.
Yeah.
Do you want to bite him?
yeah, I'll sink my teeth into it.
Roll an attack roll. So as he's grappled, his speed becomes 0. Okay, how do you kill this kobold? Poor little guy. Do you eat him whole?
Yeah, if I'm shoving him down my gullet,
Oh my.
so 8 damage.
He goes down in one giant gulp. Dagger and sling and some few rocks. A little bit easier to digest than the iron. The iron.
Including the little treasure pack he had on him.
Including maybe some silver. Hobgoblins are up. This one up. As you try to get away, Surth, he comes up to attack you, right? The other ones come up to attack you as well. Let me roll with this guy. Yeah, because he has this long sword. He doesn't hit. Hobgoblin number 2 is up. He's with the longbow. He just sees Kainon kind of out in the open, though, so he just shoots at Kainon. 19.
That's
8 piercing damage. Kobolds are up now. This guy sees you just eat his friend, and he just fucking he disengages and
That's funny.
jumps over the ledge, or just kind of skitters down the ledge.
Yeah, he's not gonna escape.
He's trying to.
That was pointless.
The other kobold is up. I will attack Surth. Hit you with the 19 for 5 points of piercing damage. Winky is up.
Is anyone damaged, or it seems like everyone's pretty good?
I'm
I am.
damaged.
I'm down to 6.
I have 17 health, so I'm fine.
Surth is at 6. Eve is at 17.
Okay. Yeah, I'll turn to Surth and do the kind of the same 1-2 combo.
Kainon's take a few hits, but he's tough as nails.
Yeah, I'll do healing word onto Surth as my bonus action. So that's 7. And then I say to the hobgoblin, you'll never make it out alive. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 7.
So his disadvantage on his next attack roll, and it takes 1 damage.
Okay. He's already injured a little bit. Is that the end of your turn, Winky?
Yeah, just remember, like, Kainion and Eve, like, that guy you're attacking, you can attack with advantage, because he has, like, fairy fire on him still.
Surth is up.
I'm gonna take out my warhammer and turn to the kobold and hobgoblin sort of follow me. And,
Yeah, you turn around.
Turn and snarl and just go, piss off, and hit the hobgoblin over the head with the try to hit the hobgoblin over the head with the warhammer.
Okay.
Getting a 20 to hit.
Roll some damage.
6.
Is that the best you got, half-breed?
I'll show you what I can do to you in a minute.
Is that the end of your turn, Surth?
No, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep provoking them opportunities.
Okay, cool. I'll attack number 1
move
here. 7 with the longsword from the other guy. The attack with the dagger now. 21, so you take another 5 points of piercing damage.
I remember the hobgoblin, the first attack is at disadvantage.
He missed already.
Okay.
So that debuff is over, correct?
Yeah, it's just
the next attack, correct.
Yep. That's it.
Eve is up.
All right. So there's a hobgoblin. Here, hold on. There's a hobgoblin over here. Oh, it's 70 feet. He's far. If I run away, I'll provoke an opportunity attack from this kobold, but he does have disadvantage, so I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Whoa. So here, let's see. I have 30 feet.
What is your AC?
14.
Okay, he misses you.
14. And then I'm gonna throw my spear.
Okay, he's behind partial cover, so he gets +2 to AC.
Well, wait. That doesn't very okay. I don't know how that's partial cover, but okay.
Yeah, he's behind this pillar here. See that?
Yeah, but I mean, I could just have. Okay.
Move him a little bit more to kind of give him a representative. Roll to hit.
He
doesn't have his shield out. He's using his longbow.
Okay, so good. So and there's like 18.
Roll to hit.
If I can find my spear on dndbeyond. Natural 20.
That's a hit. Automatic hit, dude. How do you hit the kobold by hiding behind the thing? He's uninjured.
Right. It's gonna roll 2d8.
So roll another 20, right? Because we do the custom 20 rolls. Roll another d20. If you roll a natural 20, you do quad damage.
What?
Part of our custom house rules that I linked to you guys.
3, 8.
So unfortunately, you didn't do it. Now roll.
Not yet.
Now roll your damage.
Yeah, it will happen.
Spear damage.
I know, man. Been waiting like a year and a
So
half.
5 plus 8, 13
7.
damage. Yeah, 5 plus 8 plus. Why do you have +2? You said 7, right?
Because the natural 20.
No, it's how it works is you do 8, which is the max die roll, plus another 5 is 13. So
So those are your rules.
yeah, it does max damage unless you want to roll double ones. Eve, is your turn over?
So it's 13. So I throw the spear at him, and then I bring the spear back using my infusion.
Yeah, the spear
And
like
if
teleports back
anything
into
I
your
can do
hand.
with a bonus action.
I don't know, can you?
I'm just gonna bonus action. Nope.
Not yet. You have to power up. Kainon's up.
I'll go ahead and make a stab at.
Gonna shank this other poor kobold.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going for the jugular.
Or a kobold.
Ooh.
These guys.
19,
How do you
25.
Whatever-
roll damage. She's
whatever.
uninjured.
I think whatever he's gonna do is nothing compared to that kobold who's still alive in my
6.
stomach.
How do you kill him?
Stab him in the eye. And,
Two
during
dead
the-
kobolds are at your feet.
Yeah. And I'll
Nice.
use what movement I have
Okay.
to go towards. Shit, why can't I control this? All right. To go towards this guy. I can't measure it, like I said.
Like here?
Yeah, sure.
Right there?
Yep.
Ur
Hey,
is up.
buddy.
Ur is
I need
up.
that bow. I need that bow.
Since this little kobold has,
Rolls a dex save as you're right near the edge of the burning building,
oh, I rolled dex.
and the ceiling begins to collapse. What'd you get?
Is it tech? I want to. It's tech meaning.
It's a dex
Can
saving
I
throw.
still use danger sense for this?
Yeah, for sure. As a barbarian, yeah, you get advantage on the dex save, correct?
Yep.
Rolled up with advantage. I like that. You feel the
Oh god damn it! I'm gonna use the bard inspiration. It's a
yeah. Roll it
1d6.
up. I love it.
Nice. Finally.
Was it a 1d6?
1d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
You draw the inspiration of Winky.
Just
The
a
DC
10.
was 10, so you just passed.
But how did I not kill the hobgoblin with 15 damage?
You didn't
I'm
do
going
15
to.
damage.
I'm gonna land on this little bastard.
I thought I did.
No,
or
you
no,
did
13.
not. Go back
13
and
damage.
no 13. So
DM.
you down 15. What?
I'm going to land on this kobold.
You want to just try to squish him?
Yep.
You
He
dodge
tried to
quickly
run.
out of the way as the ceiling collapses around you, and almost taking you into the blazing fire beneath it. You jump off. Make acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Try to land and squish him with your giant reptile foot.
Just a 7.
Are we gonna get to loot the hobgoblin?
Unfortunately, you
when we're
don't.
done?
You just missed. You land right next to him, but the hobgoblin dashes out of the way. I think that's the end of your turn. Because you tried to squish him, that's like your attack, really.
Dang it.
I'm just. Oh well.
Right?
I just wanted to get just see if I can crush him with my weight.
You take your free hand and grab the claw and skitter down the side though, and you don't take any fall damage. Right?
Sure.
That's the end of your turn. Hobgoblins are up. Hobgoblin, I think Surth is pretty badly injured, correct?
I healed him a little bit.
Yeah, he's got 8
Yeah, I
HP.
took another hit though.
I still got you a little bit.
I'm gonna probably say he's pursuing you. He's like not so fast. The other hobgoblin
Oh,
steps.
wait a minute. Was he within 10 feet of me?
No, you don't have a
10
10 foot.
5 feet. 5 feet. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you don't have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
The hobgoblin attacks Surth.
God, I want that hobgoblin. Damn it.
I just rolled a 17, so that's a miss.
It's a miss.
Yeah, let's take a look here. The other hobgoblin has his bow and arrow out. He flees. Taking that critical hit, he's going to run away. He just takes the dash action.
Damn it.
Let me see what I can do here.
I need that bow.
I really wish opportunity attacks were provoked if you had a thrown weapon equipped. Because I could throw my spear at him.
I almost cursed him but I didn't. I was like, oh, I probably don't
Actually,
need
what
to
is
do
he
that.
going to do? I'll roll a will save with them, actually. Yeah, he's successful. He doesn't want to flee.
Actually, it doesn't make very much sense. If you have a spear or something you can throw, and then someone runs away from you within range of your spear.
I rolled a natural 1, but I accidentally rolled on the longsword. So he misses shooting you. Kobolds are up. They attack Ure the Glutton.
He throws the long sword.
I'm sorry. I rolled on the wrong one.
10-foot
Uh,
range.
That
maybe?
just sounds funny.
Attacking.
Oh, that's not a
Take my
bow.
money.
I roll a natural 20 on Ure.
Sorry.
6 plus 4, 10 piercing damage. Divided by 2. 5, yep. Attack number 2 is a miss. Winky is up. Without your inspiration, Ure would be barbecuing right now in the building.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
What do we got left?
I think it would just piss him off even further. He is a totem warrior.
I'm going to yell to. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna yell to Surth. I'm like, "You got this, buddy. One more leg, and we're all through." Cast Bardic Inspiration on Surth, and then I go. Meanwhile, you're doomed, and the Hobgoblin needs to roll a Wisdom save.
Okay. 5.
That won't
Almost
quite
had a
do it,
thought.
and he'll take 4 damage.
My head. He collapses.
All
It's
of his
psychic
organs
damage,
just
correct?
bleeds out.
Yeah, death from insults.
Dies from
So-
psychic
What a
damage.
silver tongue.
So
Ah,
does
my
he die?
feelings.
So
They've
does
been
he,
Surth is
hurt.
up.
So
Surth
what?
is
Does
up.
he die from depression?
Hey, it's fresher meat that way.
Surth is up.
So the hobgoblin has died.
Yeah, next to him is dead, right?
Yeah.
He's still there.
He's
You
still
killed
there.
the
He's
wrong
fighting
one.
to the death. No. Oh, you're.
Oh, wait.
No, I killed the one that was over there, right? The one that was low on
Next
HP.
to Surth.
Oh. I think.
Yeah,
Can
so
I
he's
control
attacked.
Z that one? Nope. I can't control Z. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put him back.
Yeah.
This guy's uninjured, I think. No, he's actually pretty badly damaged. You said -4?
I hit him.
He's still alive. Sorry. Dramatic death averted. Surth is up.
He had like a flash in his head. It's like, oh no, this
Sorry,
is what
wrong
I'm
model.
facing.
Surth is up.
uh,
I haven't hit Surth at all with this guy. Brutal.
no. I'm just gonna turn back around to him and say, "You're still here. I'm gonna make a mockery of you," and then smack him across the face with the warhammer. Only getting an 8.
Pathetic. At the end of your turn, Surth, you want to provoke another attack?
Unless you want to use your Bardic
I am not
Inspiration
sure.
on the attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Depends,
That's
I
a
don't know.
D6, D6, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know how much the old HP it has.
We'll give it a go.
Uses his inspiration. 6,
That's a 6,
14.
so 14.
He blocks it with his shield.
Ah, damn it.
Sad.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself as a bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's find it.
I like it. Eve is up.
Right. I'm gonna run up to the guy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna just try to stick my spear right into his face
Roll it up.
with booming blade.
Okay.
Why would
So
you
now
not?
he can't
use
run
it?
if he gets hit by it. Because then he has a booming blade effect for a round. Takes thunder damage.
Please. Come on. No, 12. I don't think that hits.
Yeah, he just dodges out of the way. He drops his longbow and draws his longsword. What else do you want to do, Eve? I think it's the end of your turn. Unless you have any bonus actions.
Yeah. Wow, that was really anticlimactic.
Can it?
I was waiting all this time for
I know.
nothing.
For nothing. It was all a waste. That's right. Give in to the darkness.
I think I'm also 30 feet away or just close to it. I
Yeah, you
can't
can.
measure.
Yeah, you're right next to
Oh,
him. Do
wait.
you want to move up to him? It's working.
Sorry, just measure. Measure for
It
the
was
first time.
working. You're actually kind of far away. You can't get up to him. Like, this is as far as you go at 30 feet.
All right, well, I'll go up there and
You see the elderly Goliath, like, charging forth.
yeah, and from this distance, I'll throw my shiv at him.
You're gonna throw the dagger? I love it. Okay, roll it up.
Yeah,
He's pretty badly injured. He could totally die. You hit him.
17,
Aw.
23,
This
Do some
guy, that
damage.
was. I was
you gonna
gonna
kill
kill
him?
that guy though.
6.
With great
That kill?
finesse, you throw your dagger skillfully. He tries to swing, aka Aragon style, to bash it out of the way. How do you kill him?
He fails and it hits him right in
fails.
the face.
He hits him in the knee. He quit being an adventurer.
He falls back and dies. What do you say, Eve, as this skillful dagger plunges into the forehead of this hobgoblin?
I just start going like I have my spear and I just like keep jabbing him with it.
Poke him. Is up.
And then I actually can I take his longsword?
Not yet. Is up.
how far is this hobgoblin to Ur? So I can't.
You're being flanked by 2 kobolds right now.
Yeah, I just want to see if somehow I can
Kainion.
move to and try to.
You try to like
Oh,
move
my-
through the canopy. It's too big for your body, right? One disadvantage about being a big guy.
Being
Yeah.
large sized.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Well,
have
here's the
myself-
rule for it officially. Moving through something like this is considered just difficult terrain. It takes double movement for you to squeeze through.
Well, I'm going to. That first kobold he swallowed wasn't nearly filling. His struggling stopped after a minute.
He's like digesting in your gut right now.
Kainion, how much health do you have?
I have enough.
Okay.
Just wait, Eve.
I mean,
Wait till he
I'd
turns up.
assume we're gonna.
Or you can DM him in Discord if you need to, Eve. Or what do you want to do, bud?
I'm going to use my bite and swallow the second one. 14.
That's a hit. You just hit with your bite attack. As you chomp down.
11 damage.
You take down like one of the kobold's arm. Oh, 11 damage you said?
Yeah.
Why is it 11 damage, dude? You rolled a 4. Wait, no, bite is... Oh, wait, you do... bite is... You do
1d6
rage
plus
damage.
4. Yeah.
You do rage damage, don't you?
Yeah,
Plus
that
2?
was a 9 plus 2. Yeah.
11. Oh, you're right, buddy. How do you kill the kobold? You just bite him whole again?
Yep, I am literally swallowing him down.
Yummy. Okay, the other hobgoblins are up now. Is that the end of your turn?
A feast for Ore.
This guy's pretty determined. He's pretty badly injured. He's not going to try to run away. 15 doesn't hit. The last kobold attacks. Does not hit. Winky's up.
I'm gonna just go to the hobgoblin who's closest to Surth and just say, "You're doomed." Roll a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Bet to a
Natural 1.
Ultra critical. 4 again. I'm rolling hot.
Does that
Have
spell
you
skill
rolled
up?
anything but a 4 for
Yeah,
them?
I've rolled a 4, like 2 or 3 4s.
Are we going to
in a row.
retcon it a little bit there,
Okay.
Winky? My head.
Depression.
The eyes, the blood seep out of his eye, pores in his ears. He falls down dead.
He starts
Fine.
recollecting the Twilight movies.
The kobold, the last kobold is up. But Surth is up. What do you want to do, Surth?
The poor kobold.
4 kobolds all that's left
Uh,
of the raiding party.
can I like see the state of the building basically from where I'm at?
Perception roll.
Cool. That is a 4.
Burning down.
It's burning down. Cool. I don't know, with that sort of roll for perception, would casting like create water over the top to try to sort of quell the flames, would it have any effect? I guess with that sort of roll, I got no idea. But
That's your action right now. It's like to just take a glance at the situation.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, right.
Eve is up.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, okay.
You grab the longsword off of him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his longsword.
Okay. You grab the longsword. That's an action. Reach down and pick it up, right? Or object interaction.
I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
to kill the
yeah.
kobold anyway. And then I'm just gonna run over here as far as I can. Here, let's see.
You
think
took
it's
your
gonna run-
longsword, Kainon.
I don't care about the longsword. I wanted the bow.
Okay, you want the bow. You grab his
Yeah.
bow. Kainon.
Alright,
Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
wrong spot. Oh god, what's happening?
Kainon, you want to grab the longbow?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab.
He has
the
a
longbow.
quiver. I mean, these guys are like
Yeah, I'll grab-
hobgoblins are like well armored, right? Well armored. He also has a chain shirt
Oh,
and a shield.
I wanna.
Uh,
Can I take the chain shirt?
No, you already took the longbow and you took the longsword and like ran off.
Well, I'll take the. I can only take. I assume the longbow and the quiver
Yeah,
at the same
it takes
time.
a while
so
to
I'll
like
ta-
deed off the guy, right? It takes like a
yeah,
few
I'm not
minutes
gonna de-doff him since we're in the middle of combat. So.
to off his armor up.
Yeah,
Ur is
no
up.
longer in combat. It's
Urf, are we gonna?
kobold.
Are you gonna kill this last kobold as a meal? again?
No. Ur
gonna
has
just
another
eat-
idea.
Okay, what is Ur gonna do?
Ur's gonna grab onto this little kobold. Athletic against your strength or dexterity. 21.
You grapple the kobold.
I'm gonna grab him by his scrawny little neck and head.
Yeah, your giant head like reaches down. He like tries to squiggle his way out, and your thumb just goes right around his whole neck.
I'm gonna shake him off, shake up the gear. I'm gonna bring him to the rest of the party.
You capture him.
Yep.
Let me down. We'll make one more opposing roll to see if he escapes before he comes back to the party.
All right. Gets 21.
Roll it up. Yeah, roll against another athletics check, right? As he tries to struggle out.
Also, I have to roll again.
Yep, just one last check.
Oh, god damn it! I got a 1.
He squiggles out. I rolled a 13 as the opposing roll, so he breaks the grapple, correct?
Yep,
But I'm gonna
yes,
say
he
you
does.
you march him like over here a little bit, right? He squiggles
Yeah.
out, but that's his action. And then he tries to bolt it. You have an attack of opportunity as
Fine,
he tries to
okay.
run out the front door that you guys left open.
I'm gonna sink my teeth into him.
All right,
Can you grapple as an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
you
I'm
can.
not sure.
You can, yes.
Oh, I can. All
Don't
right.
try to grab him again.
Yep.
Okay, you just rolled a natural 1, buddy. So I mean, that's on you.
Oh, 9.
Well, it's still skills, yeah. I mean, it's not.
I have to roll an
auto-failure.
opposing check. 21.
Yeah, you could still-
He like somersaults forward, but he only gets 30 feet away. What do you guys do? It's now Winky's turn.
I don't even see where he is.
He's up in the tree.
running.
He's over here. He's like right here. He's about to get away.
I don't know if I could do anything this. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Elite.
I
He has
can't
1
do
HP,
much.
guys. He has 1 HP.
All right, well, screw it. I guess we can always try to revive him. So I'm gonna.
Are we sure we can revive him?
No, we're not.
A
Put him
knockout.
to
A
sleep.
knockout attack is -2 to the roll, right?
Nope, I have 0 weapons. I've given them all to.
Can you do that
NPCs.
with vicious mockery? Like,
I don't
What do you
think
wanna do,
so. Can I?
Winky,
I
what do you
don't
want to
think
do,
so.
bud?
Can I do vicious mockery as a non-deathly attack?
I mean, I like the concept of it, like where you try to restrain the psychic damage that you're doing to someone. Where
Pretty
it's
much
like a
you
saving
just make
throw.
it depressed.
Well, I would make
Make a
like I'm
depressive
gonna just
cry.
say I get a +2 to the roll, right? Right, similar to the knockout effect. I like it.
Sure,
Cool.
yeah. My other idea was cast.
This is
some minor
sad times,
vision
guys.
to
Guess
go
what I
on.
rolled?
A 1.
Nat 20.
I did roll a natural 1, but then I get -2 to the roll, so it's -1. He falls asleep. That's the end of combat. What do you guys do?
So I tell him I was like, "You'll never escape," and he's like, and just falls over.
I'm gonna go here. We still have like combat on, so I can't move myself.
Yeah, give me a second, bud.
We're just gonna try to upchuck the
So now,
loot
when
swallow.
combat, like when we exit combat, guys, we go back to sort of theater of the mind, right? But we can still use the map if you want to gesture things and point things out. You guys can take notice that the building is just like burning to the ground. Essentially, this like haven that Captain Rue has brought you to, it's just burning to the ground.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the chain shirt off of this guy.
Sure.
And equip it.
Aw.
Yeah, you'd spend like a minute to take it off. Do you want to take his clothes too?
I don't need the clothes. I mean, I don't need the clothes. I have clothes. So.
So
I
I
want
want
wanted to
him
change
naked.
shirt, but it's okay.
It's just strip all this gear he's got on him so Ure can have himself a meal.
roll a d20 Kanon to determine how many arrows he has.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to roll a real dice. I was like, oh wait.
That's cool. You can roll real dice. I believe you if you want to use the real dice, but it
No,
just helps
no,
if you
I
see it
already
on the
did.
board.
I'll go ahead and just do
Well,
this.
I got myself my box of dice here, so
8.
So he has 8 arrows on him in his quiver, right? So he has a quiver and 8 arrows. Plus he has a
Okay.
shield, and he has loot on him too.
So well, I'll take. I mean, do you want me to roll to investigate, or like what sort
I
of?
want.
I don't know.
I really wanted that shield.
I'm
please.
just opening it to the floor of the party for now. What do you guys do?
I wanted the shield and the chain shirt because I'm gonna be taking levels in fighter.
Oh, well, I need some of my armor.
I'll give you my studded.
there's two hobgoblins. They should have the
Yeah, there's
the
more
same
than
amount
one.
of armor.
Yeah, there's more than one. I'll start checking
okay.
out the hobgoblin that died in front of me.
Roll an
Uh,
investigation. Roll Surth. If you roll high, He has good magical items on him. Maybe.
Well, actually, I could probably
That's
switch
a
out.
10.
Just
Wait, this
middle
is
of the
my chance
road.
to get my
Why don't you
charisma
roll
ring.
a d20 and then another d20? And then
This is my
another
chance to get my
d20.
charisma ring back.
Your charisma ring
I
is
got a
with
nat
Nico.
1 for the first d20.
So he has 1 platinum,
That's good.
A 12
12 gold,
and a crit.
20 silver,
And so much silver you don't know.
that would have been so good for the platinum.
right? 20 silver.
I'm
That's all he has for now.
I'm gonna take that.
Um,
Actually, I did want to ask too. That ring that we'd found. And
Magical ring?
I think I did. Yeah, the magical ring. I think I did give it to Elric, but what do we?
Elric gives it back to you, right? I guess Elric's on the ship. Yeah, we haven't determined what we were going to do with the lamp and stuff like that
Yeah.
either, but he's just
Uh,
back
Wait,
on the
what
ship.
ring?
Yeah.
What ring?
DM.
Yes. There's a magical ring that Surth has on him, okay? So you have an unidentified ring, Surth. You feel
And-
that
and,
when you
and
put
the
it on, there's like a
javelin.
magical presence to it.
Go.
Eva,
DM,
Eve, if you still want
Ura's
this
going
chain
to-
shirt, I'll trade you armor. Studded leather would actually be better for me.
Oh, great. Okay.
So yeah.
So
Can I try to
Eve,
persuade you to
Ura's
give
gonna
me a couple
upchuck.
gold pieces
So here's the
along
thing.
with it?
Eve doffs off his armor, and then
I have
Kanan
no money.
gets the other one too. He's a
Can I try to
slave,
persuade him to give me
Eve.
some gold pieces along with it?
I have no money.
Oh, okay.
Eve, he was a slave. How does he have money?
Oh, I forgot. I thought you.
I
was
was gonna see if we want to, because you were
Hey,
gonna
I
talk
was,
about.
I was feeding you gruel, and now I want all your money too.
Well, I'm just gonna
Slapped you in
start.
the face.
I'm
I
just
have
gonna
no
start
money, you
sliding the
idiot.
chain shirt on.
Like, idiot.
DM, remember those
Yes.
2 goblins I consumed?
Yes.
They also had bags of money in them with them, right?
Guess you're shitting out some coins, maybe.
Yep. Or can't digest
8 hours
that.
later.
Or can't digest that, so he's gonna try to upchuck it.
You try to force gag. You try to force gag yourself to throw up the kobolds.
Yep.
I guess just roll like a con save, really, right?
All right, Twinkie, get your ass over here.
Since it's like trying to be beneficial to the player, it's actually just like a con roll, just a con check. You try to gag yourself.
Can I try to like stick my arm down his throat to help? Like
Kind of dangerous.
good
You might have a
idea.
false reflex. You might have to make a dex
That
save.
seems like a bad idea.
If he rolls
Use
low.
me as
Go
a
ahead, do
toothpick.
it, do it.
Go ahead,
Use your
sir.
weapon. Just stick it in there.
There's just bags of money and gold stuff, you know.
ugh.
I have a couple questions.
What's your
Yeah,
question?
also I
Steve?
wanna-
What happened to the shields?
The shields
Oh,
are
I
on the
want-
hobgoblins.
I want
Yeah.
one. Can I take one?
You loot one of the shields from the
uh,
hobgoblin.
Also, I wanted to investigate if there's anything else on the hobgoblin, like money or anything.
Roll an investigation roll. Did you roll
uh,
high?
I
Oh,
would
that actually brings me to my second. I
Uh,
wanted to see if they have any. If they have my ring.
They don't have your ring, dude. I told you it was with Nico.
Well, I wanted to see if they had any magic items.
Well, I
DM,
think.
22.
Well, hold on. Let's slow down, guys. Upchucks the two kobolds that he swallowed. I think you actually ate 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Is any of them alive still?
One of them is
Yeah,
captured,
but-
guys. Was knocked out by Winky.
I know. I'm just laughing
So
about
two.
like he pukes up
So
a
I
live
think
one.
2 of me. He actually ate 2, if I remember. 2 of them fucking throw up. Now they're obviously like horribly burned by like the stomach acid in your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A crocodile stomach
that's
is
nasty
designed
shit.
to digest bones, leather.
I'll roll a
hard stuff.
d20 to determine
Does
what
the
happens.
shield happen to be
All
a
right,
shield of
D20.
expression?
No, dude.
Okay.
It's just
got
a
a
normal
nat one.
shield.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, I was gonna roll it.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Here we go. Yeah, there's some copper in there. You start digging through like the puke, you know, those like chunky bits of puke mixed in with the gruel from last night, and like other stomach fluids and so forth like that. It's kind of disgusting. Kainon, what'd you roll for investigation? A 15?
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
Just to get things straight, me and Kanan, I traded Kanan my studded leather for his for the chainmail he found. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's a lot more armor class for me.
Sure. There's a scroll on the guy. It appears to be a magical scroll.
I hand it to the artificer.
Wait,
one
of the kobolds had a magic scroll?
The hobgoblin did that Kainon was searching through, right? You
Yeah,
find
so can you
14 pieces of copper as you're digging through the puke with your giant reptile hands.
I say, I ask,
He doesn't
Eve,
care
can
about
you read
money.
this? I hand you a scroll.
What scroll?
I don't know. You
Oh,
have to investigate it. I can't because I'm not a spellcaster.
Okay. I will roll investigation.
It's not investigation roll, it's an arcana roll.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Oh, I got really good. I got a
You
really good roll.
That's
on that
fine. We
investigation.
use the 18. What's your arcana roll modifier? It's a +4. So you roll 18 plus 4 is a 20. The DC is 13, I believe. It's a scroll of fly.
Oh, it's pretty good.
As you guys are kind of just like looting and things, the whole fucking building burns to the ground. And a giant collapse of smoke and ash pillow out into the desert sky. It's morning.
This chieftain home. No more.
What do you guys do? 5-minute warning.
I'm gonna grab that unconscious kobold and want to squeeze some information out of him, literally.
You guys are going to start to interrogate the kobold?
Yeah.
Grabs up the kobold. He's been tied up, I'm assuming, with some spare rope. Are we just interrogating here in front of the burning building?
Yep.
Of course, Rue is pretty dejected, you know, that this safe pirate cove or whatever has burned to the ground. And she wonders where her lover is at.
That's where we're gonna interrogate the kobold.
The kobold
that's
wakes
not
up.
good.
He stares. He kind of comes to his eyes, like his draconic eyes. He kind of has like a lizard, it's a very small, like kind of lizard creature. He just wears like a rudimentary like garb, essentially. He's almost like, you know, naked, really. He has a sling, you know, and some crude rocks, and like almost like a stone, quote unquote, dagger shank, you know, something just really crude. The hobgoblins, though, were much more well armed with like more sophisticated weaponry, like well forged from like a smithy, right? The kobold's eyes, lizard eyes, comes to. What do you want to say, Kainon?
I was gonna ask, while he's doing all this, did the other hobgoblins also have quivers? I would go see if they also have arrows.
Roll a d20. Determine how many more arrows they have. Like fletched arrows?
Yeah.
So you have 8, right? Plus
10.
10, so 10 more arrows on the other hobgoblin. The other hobgoblin also has the same equipment, right? He has a long sword, a long bow, a shield, and chainmail. Or, I'm sorry, chain shirt.
I don't need any of those things.
I just realized the studded leather I gave to Kainon was infused with the +1. So can I disable that infusion and activate the infusion into my?
You have to do it once a day or something, right?
Yeah, once a day. But
I didn't do it today. I did it before even.
Oh yeah, then if you didn't do it today, you could just do it, I think.
Well, then I'm gonna infuse my chain shirt with +1.
Okay. You reach down into the sigils of your chain shirt and mark off a rune of protection. Something maybe you learned from the tribes, the mountains.
I never, and actually, Mike, I didn't.
Describe how you do it.
I take the chain shirt and I take the chain shirt and I like some mist, some like magic begins to emit from my hand, and it's like dust. It's some sort of dust, and it just falls onto the chain shirt, and a rune gets like put in front of the chain shirt, and then I put the chain shirt on and cover it up with a little cloak type.
Nice.
Can I continue interrogating the kobold?
Yeah, I'm just going around the table, kind of. People are doing all kinds of things. What's Winky doing before we interrogate the kobold?
I was like, do you need some help, or are you planning on eating him?
Or what answers? then or eat.
Well, can you hold on to him? I can talk to him for you, and if he doesn't cooperate, then he can be your snack.
I have a pretty good intimidation. An old man with a +2 to intimidation.
It might be best to talk to him.
Or is going to literally like hold him with both of his claws and just leaning towards his gaping maw.
So I slap the guy awake.
You slap the kobold awake. He comes to. His like reptile eyes come up. It has like the slit, like the cat eyes almost.
I say, listen up here. Before my friend decides to get a little too hungry, tell us what happened. Persuade me.
I will not speak to the service workers like you.
Yeah, I want to intimidate him.
Yeah, how do you intimidate him? You have to describe what you do, and then you make the roll.
I whip out my musket, and I grab his head, and I put the musket to his head.
Okay.
Tell us
Do you guys
everything
let him do this?
you know.
Pretty
I'm
much
sure
it's
he's
either
describing.
that because it's I think you just need to say just look up and you can just see the top jaws. That's all he really needs to know.
Roll an intimidation roll, Eve.
That's on a 10. I can send you a picture if I can open up my snipping tool in time. I don't
I
know
see a
why
10.
it says 8. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
that's
I got the picture. I'm sending it to you on Discord. Can that be a 12 instead of a 10? Because I got a 10 on the roll and then +2. Because look, that's literally on 10.
Relax, man. Relax.
That's what it looks like.
It's okay.
It
I
should be
see the
12.
roll in the combat log. It says 10.
Yeah, but I just sent you a picture. It landed on a natural 10, and then with
Yes.
+2 it'd be 12. So I don't know why it says 10 with 8 +2.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. I roll an opposing roll anyways, a charisma roll, to counter the roll, correct? Because I consider this a contesting roll. I roll a 5, so you still passed.
Okay.
Simmer down, dude. Relax.
I just realized that a 10's not very good, so I was just like, please let this work.
You intimidate him. What do you ask of the kobold?
What do we need to ask him again? What were you asking?
Why'd you roll intimidation if you didn't know what to ask?
I forgot. I
You put the gun up to his head though, and you cock back the trigger.
I'll let Winky ask the questions.
So, what did you do here and why are you here? Or my friend may shoot you, or my other friend may eat you. I
Or
don't know
both.
which one I've decided yet.
Or both.
I mean, he's intimidated. He sees all of his friends dead and everything like that.
And some post digested.
He sees the throw up on the ground too. The sifted through throw up. He says, "We came on the ship." Set sail to raid and bring back treasures to Izu.
So where are all the people?
He points to the building inside.
Are you gonna be playing Rue? Because Rue's here.
Rue is, when a character's not here, she just fades into the background.
Okay.
Probably just like inconsolable, given.
Do we want to make a roll? Who wants to roll to see if Rue's wife is dead in the house?
I was gonna say I'm gonna go. If they're gonna be doing this, I'll go scrounge around the rubble and try and find people.
I mean, it
This-
depends. Would it be wisdom, intelligence, or like
Pretty much, you got to be a part like the original group members from their adventures.
It's a D20
I
roll.
have 19 intelligence.
Well, we'll
are
have
we
Kainion
saying
roll.
that?
What
Are
am
we
I
Kainion
saying
rolling?
her
roll.
wife could be here because their ship wasn't here, or is it just?
Just make
I'm just
a roll.
looking for bodies. What am I
Shit.
rolling?
A D20.
D20 roll.
Just a straight D20. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, oh, that's a 7. I thought it was a 1.
What's your investigation roll, though?
I'd add a +3 to that.
Okay. Let me make a counter roll. She is You find like you dig through some of the rubble. It's difficult, like to dig through some of the rubble. The whole roof of the building has collapsed in on itself. Whatever was in the building has pretty much been looted, and you've looted the looters. So it's safe to assume that that's kind of it. Unfortunately, you see like a hand, I want to say, stick out of one of the rubbles. There were bodies inside. It's unknown how many there were, Kainon. Do you want to make a perception roll, like a smell maybe?
DM.
Sure.
DM,
We'll say the DC's 20.
DM.
Yes.
I'll
Sorry to interrupt. If I need assistance to move the rubble to try to take out the bodies, can be of assistance.
We're going to spend some time here, guys, like moving rubble around and getting the bodies out to bury them.
If that's the case, sir,
How
you
much-
might be getting hungry and just may need to snack on him before we start such labor.
Have we looted all of the kobolds?
Yes.
Okay.
We make a Kainon starts to like smell around, right? On top of it, like unnaturally. Yeah, there's some more bodies in there.
I wanted to cast guidance on Kainen as well, just to.
Unfortunately, when he makes the roll like that and I kind of announce it, the result, it has to be done in advance. And you have to kind of describe how you're doing it, right? You describe it, and then we make the roll.
Cool.
And that's where I think we'll pick up next week.
Well, before that,
That's good.
Corey's gonna eat the kobold.
You're going to eat the kobold now?
Yeah.
You
He
eat
gave
the
us the
kobold.
information we need.
I
Yeah, I
asked
guess-
him to.
He's-
Now, the ship that they have there is not as large as the Grace of Comes, which is the ship that you guys are using, correct? It's more like just like a small scooter, like, you know, like almost like a small sailboat, like with one sail, meant to be like a mobile raiding ship, essentially. Right? Something like that.
I wanted to clarify that the kobold. Oh, so I guess I'll go ask. I'll
The
go up
kobold's
and-
dead.
I know, but you did interrogate him, and I'll go up and ask Winky. Did he say Rizu? That they were gathering things for Rizu?
It is, all he said is that he's instructed to come here and pillage and loot. It seems like this is a bit of a mindless act.
Oh, I thought there was a name there.
Make an insight roll, Kainon.
Did said Rizu.
13.
I mean, you did remember it and you did listen to it. Winky must be just mistaken. You did hear the name Rizu. Did you think back to it?
Oh,
Good
I
job,
don't mention anything about it.
Kainon. You guys are now
But I
level
make a
3
mental note.
as we go into this. So if anybody's not level 3 already, I think Ure was, because we just kind of like plopped them in the game. But basically, you guys level up to level 3 as we finish our 3rd session together. By the way, Rue was just kind of feeling under the weather. She was just a little fatigued. She kind of messaged me, so she just needed like a little break. I think her diet or something might be off or something. She's been working out a lot too.
I can't wait till level 4 now because I'm gonna be multi-classing as fighter.
Cool, guys? Anybody have questions? You guys want to roll for hit dice, or you want to take the average?
Did.
I'll roll.
You can
We're
roll it.
doing the-
Winky already rolled a 7. Nice. You guys want to roll or take the average? I think
I'll roll.
Ur said you wanted to take the average.
I didn't say anything. I'm gonna take the roll.
Okay, roll it up. Why are you rolling a d12, man? Oh, that's right. You're a barbarian. Sweet.
Yeah.
You rolled a 4 plus 5, so you get a 9, right?
Yep.
Cool. Kainon, you said you wanted to take the average, correct?
Well,
You want to roll?
I'm already level 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
Eve, what do you want to do?
Can I keep my current 19?
Did you already roll?
No.
What are you talking about? You always confuse me when you speak,
We're
dude.
pretty much healing right now.
Oh, healing. Okay.
This is not
No, we're
healing.
level-
This is hit dice as you level up. Do you understand what's going on, Eve?
Oh.
I was
no,
already
I'm
level
already
3
level
still.
3. I'm already level 3.
Okay, cool. Surth, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna roll.
Roll it up.
Can we short rest?
This is a short rest, correct.
I
Okay.
did.
So yeah, 2s you don't get the reroll. That's just a straight up 2,
Yeah,
sir.
it's the 3 to the
You
1.
gambled.
So-
You rolled with the dice.
I did.
And it is what it is. Now you do get
Exactly
the reroll
right.
1s though. I do give you that. So
Yeah.
if you do roll a 1, you get the reroll. So cool. Did you guys have some fun? Did you guys are just
Yeah, it
like
was
aimlessly like random off?
I-
The slaves
I
are
was
still
like-
on the ship, guys. You still have all the slaves on the ship too.
I wasn't expecting to become the party's mascot.
I did.
Yeah, me too.
The mascot.
I'm
How's it
gonna
roll?
be transformed into Kawaii. I'm gonna be like 3'5", plushy
Not
skin,
rolling.
big ass eyes, and like foam teeth.
You're gonna have to reduce
So
cast
if someone
reduce
casts
size
like
on you.
enlarge reduce on you.
I'm super confused. It's not healing me, so I'll just heal myself because I technically can't heal less than the.
Hope you guys had fun.
Alright.
Do you guys
That was
have a
real.
direction on where you want to go next week, or what's the plan, guys? Are we just like aimlessly traveling throughout the deserts of Vagrix?
Aimless.
I wanna
Okay.
go. I
First
wanna
we'll
go to
get
a. I
random
wanna go to
encounters?
a large city, and I wanna go to a market. And I wanna buy stuff.
I
Oh,
think
that would
first
be
we needed
Husad.
to deal with the ruse.
With the slaves
passing.
and stuff. Yeah. Like we need sort of play this out, find a safe haven for the slaves. Try to probably gather information on
Oh.
Rizu.
If you don't want to deal with a slave, just leave and them in a small room. Give them like an hour or so, and
We
you'll
didn't-
be low on slaves.
We didn't release to eat the slaves. Like
Well, I'm just saying, if you don't want to deal with them, and
If
Ur
any
has,
of them
like, a bottomless
disrespect,
pit.
if any of them disrespect then can eat them.
I think they're more terrified of this even talking to or getting Ur's attention.
Kainion, did you have some fun at least?
Yeah, it was good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Cool, man.
I might have been a little quiet there at first, but that's just because
We're trying to tie you guys into the main story too, so it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Cool.
Level 4 is gonna be awesome, because I'm gonna have like
So how leveling up works, guys, since we do sort of like milestone leveling, in I think 4 sessions is when you turn the next level 4. That's kind of how it works, unless you guys do like some milestone achievement of some kind, right?
Sounds good.
Unless you're
yeah,
like,
we're
doing something
using
specific.
milestone leveling, right?
That's correct.
Okay, good.
I kind of
way to get to
simplify it
level
by
4.
doing it. So you guys don't have to always do like combat stuff, but I mean, kobolds, man, these guys are just ruthless. They're not going to be bargained with.
Little cowards, that's what they are.
We'll see y'all.
Trying to
See you
run
later.
from like jumping off a building. I should have got that people's elbow on them.
Level 5 is gonna be awesome because I will be able to. I'll have second wind, but at level 5, I'm gonna have 2 levels in fighter by then, so they don't have action surge. You know where I'm going with this?
Level 4, I gotta figure out either go with Tavern Brawler or Tough.
Thanks for watching the stream, guys.